Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, this is Scares here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose. 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 It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Exposed. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, this is Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure and double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. And so
Ladies
from
and
now
gentlemen,
on, I am going to report the news.
I'm a man.
Let's go inside the store.
Expose. 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 Expose.
No, I did not see that about Alex Jones. Hello, everybody. Yes, the music is still on. I don't have the chat on the screen. Son of a horse. Son of a horse. I'll fix that right now. So what the hell happened with Alex Jones? What the hell happened? Oh. All right, let me do the chat. Yeah, it's going to show a white box there for a second. That'll be fixed. I forgot to do this before. Oops. There we go. There's the chat. So cherry popping. Did you see? No. Where was this from? Where did you get this information from? Going to jury. Jury duty is a fucking nightmare. That's why they have to force you by law to do it. Because if they didn't force you by fucking law, no, if they didn't force you by law, no one would go. Quartering had a video. Are you gonna make me watch a quartering video? Are you gonna make me watch a quartering video? What's up, Bad at Deciding? How are you? Bird, you got to go here for a second. Oh, man, his feet are really crooked. Carlos, I think, is on his last bird legs. Oh. So what's up? I think I already said hello. What's up, Bad at Deciding? You love watching my vids at work instead of working. Whoa! So what have I been doing today besides uploading videos? I'm doing a video finally on that SNES Wonderful Touch feeling console. And yeah, it's pretty much as bad as I thought it was going to be. My editor and I were figuring out how I was going to record footage. We have a way. I'm going to set that up tomorrow. And I got my pee-pee is crooked. Camelot, I'm very sorry that your penis is crooked. That is terrible. Hopefully you don't have Peyronie's disease. Who the fuck? Obviously it's someone named Peroni, but that sounds like some kind of Italian, like, dinner. I'll take the Peroni. And it's a name for crooked cock. Like, oh man, going back to work, wearing masks at work, protect the people who aren't vaccinated, fuck people who aren't vaccinated. Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking about this with somebody I know, and it's just incredible. And they put up all these facts, how many people die of heart attacks, how many. I'm like, yeah, okay, people die of other things. When there was the 1918 fucking flu, people were dying of other things too. When there was the Black Death, I'm sure people, especially in the Middle Ages, I'm sure people were dying of many other things. But it literally decreased the average lifespan of human beings. Like, yeah, 60,000 people died of the fucking flu and no one cares. I'm like, yeah, but do they have to have extra refrigeration trucks for all the dead bodies when we have a major flu outbreak? No. Are hospitals inundated and they didn't have enough ventilators when we had a major flu outbreak? No, like how... But there's nothing else I could say. There's nothing else I could say. That's it. There's nothing. There's no evidence I could show. I don't trust Big Pharma either. But this is not the battle. I don't know how many more times I could say it. It's frustrating. It infuriates me. But this is where we are. And you could show people all the data and statistics that you want to, and they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They want to, and now it's people that are younger that are getting sick and healthy. Like, that's the thing. Even in the beginning, there were people that it only affects the elderly and this, and then you see like people in their like 20s and 30s in the hospital who had no pre-existing conditions, or at least known pre-existing conditions. It's like I remember Kyle Kalinske. There was a guy in his late 20s, I believe, that was on a vent when COVID first hit New York City. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how. I know how this happened. But that's it. I don't know what else to say. Let it keep mutating. I'll get the booster shots. I'll be one of the sheep. And have fun out there. Good luck. I don't know what else to say. Thoughts on Halo Infinite? I have not touched it. I was playing Karnov tonight, though, on that little SNES. There is not a single SNES game on that thing. It looks like an SNES. It does not have a single game. The controller is actually worse than I thought. At first, I was like, this isn't so bad. You go right, it makes you go down. Which, if you're playing a game like, there was some, I don't even know what the game was called, like Thrust or something. They have some weird, like, their own games on there. They also have a ROM hack of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, that's a treat. Try play. First off, it's a ROM hack Sonic the Hedgehog for an NES that's being emulated. So the game is already a poorly made Chinese knockoff, and then you're trying to play it with another fucking controller. A bad fucking controller, I mean. It's so bad. Now, the thing that sucks, though, that's kind of sad, is the emulation. The sound isn't. Oh, no, all right, no, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, it doesn't have any frame skipping. I've seen some of them where they have it runs smooth. Audio is bad, but it's not the worst I've ever heard. So if the controller was tolerable, it would be okay. And I also realized that I am the mascot for Karnov. It's a obese man who blows fireballs and wears sweatpants. I am Karnov. I'm like, oh my god. So here to support, can I get a spread your cheeks, but at the right moment? You know what?
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
I made a right moment. Carlos/Cucumber20, they probably would do a better job. It's like they don't want the pandemic. Dude, it's just that there was so much misinformation put out there. And look, as a person who got the vaccine, here's how Big Pharma was bad. They didn't want to waive the IP. You want to know how Big Pharma, they're profit driven. And they didn't want to waive the IP rights for developing countries to get the vaccine because they wanted to make a profit off of it. If anything, that should show you the legitimacy of the vaccine, because if the vaccine was some evil conspiracy to make us magnetic so Bill Gates would fuck us in the ass, no pressure though. They would just be like, all right, give the vaccine out to everybody. That's part of our evil, devious... I don't... But you can't... It's like literally talking to a fucking fake porcelain bird. Hey, don't you think that if they were really trying to do something nefarious with the vaccine, they would just waive the IP rights so more people would get vaccinated so we could be under their control, we could be magnetic, they could track us everywhere, they could kill us all off in a decade? Don't you think they'd want to do that? I think he understood more than people that are anti-vaxxers. So I don't know what to say. Yes. Pharmaceutical companies have done terrible things, like handing out Oxycontins like candy. There are many people that got addicted and died that didn't need to. But this is not the fight. This is you are making conspiracies about the wrong fucking thing. I don't know what else to say. And look, in terms of even before, let's put all the Young Turk shit aside. I'm not stupid, and I thought this last. You know what Jimmy Dore is? I had a reaction to the vaccine. Well, that's great, Jimmy. You just admitted on Joe Rogan's show that you have a pre-existing condition that you didn't want to talk about. Maybe that's the reason why. Also, I know what you like. Jimmy, you've been on Tucker Carlson and all this shit. Dude, you're like a mole in the left. You're not really left. You're not like, I see through that shit, dude. And I'm not a full out progressive. I've explained my takes on why I've not. But it's like anytime, like there was, I forgot the progressive who just didn't win. I forgot. Oh my God, Cory Bush, I believe, or no. Anyway, he was like telling everyone not to vote for her because she didn't start her own fucking party, which I agree. Having two parties is an awful fucking idea. It brings out the tribalistic nature in people. But try to get some people who want Medicare for all in, and then you work on the fact that we shouldn't have a two-party system. Why are you shooting a movement in the foot? It's almost like you want to shoot the movement in the foot. Going on fucking Tucker Carlson saying that I believe I know he said this, but maybe he said it at a different time, saying that Trump is more progressive, which in some small ways he is, but you were championing for that oh my God. I can't. And this was before the whole Young Turks thing. It had nothing to do with him. I unsubscribed from him last year because I caught on to what he was doing. Now all of a sudden, now you're also pushing. Now there was a time that Jimmy was talking about COVID and making people aware of it. Now all of a sudden, the vaccine is giving you problems. But you said you have a pre-existing condition. So did that have something to do with it? Now, I will admit that he did say that the effects that his wife had and I think his associate producer had, they went away and they didn't for him. So it wasn't like he was just saying vaccine bad. But I don't know. I just, there's something about what he's doing that I don't trust him. I don't. Anyway. Expose Bob's nipple. Who's Bob and why would I expose his nipple? Is it a nice nipple? I mean, I'm kind of hoping I'm wrong and that he's not a shill. I really am. Because that's wow. You would try to... And look, man, I get it. I understand there should be more than two parties. I get all that. But when you shoot yourself, like you have a progressive that is a true progressive that wants to get in office, and you're saying because she's not going to be in her own party, or try to, like, fuck the people's party thing, man. Fuck all that shit. Fuck like. Yes, I agree there needs to be more than one party, but you take baby steps. It's not just going to happen where overnight there's going to be one party and you're going to get a whole bunch of people. Like, I wish it was that way, but it's not going to be that way, Jimmy, and I know it's not going to be that way. Anyone with common sense knows it's not going to be that way. Dora's wife, I think I heard about that. Now, on the flip side, though, now, keep in mind in the contract, they had no editorial or say over production on the Young Turks. Didn't they get a $20 million $20 million of investment money from someone who's a Republican? Again, in the contract they had that he had no rights over editing or production. So I'll give them that, but still not very bad optics. And just like going back to wearing masks. So no, I answered that. Polled a bunch of people in the Discord server I'm on. They're all extremely progressive, and the poll was unanimous. I know. I found out officially that was the reason that I found out that was the reason why the video got demonetized. I'm not even going to waste my time fixing it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Let it. That is, it's ridiculous. And, you know, I was going to make a video today because I am pissed off. And my editor's like, it's not a big deal. Out of the thousands of videos that you make, how many get demonetized? But I'm like, you know what, man? Thinking about it, though, it's changed entirely what I could talk about on my channel. Completely. I can't talk about so much. Don't you think I want to cover more on my main channel with Activision and Blizzard? I can't. I cannot do it. There's so many things that I can't talk about that I would used to love talking about. And I'm not just talking for viewership. Viewership is nice. I'm not going to make it like that's not a good thing. But I'm genuinely interested in the topics. I can't even go near them. I cannot go fucking near them. I can't go a mile near them. And it's infuriating. I don't know any other way to put it. And when you step an inch out of line, and even saying, I never thought that was a thing. I never even thought about it. It isn't. It's considered a socially acceptable statement. But because everyone is a hair trigger away from being outraged about anything, I am so limited in what I could talk about on there. It's... Anyway. I did not watch it, man. Solid Crusader. And yeah, John Footpenis, I heard about that. I'm telling you, something's up with them, man. And even if, let's just say Jimmy is completely innocent and he just has this different leftist take where he isn't trying to shoot the left in the foot and hinder like a progressive movement, which it seems like he is. He sure as fuck is doing it. He sure as fuck is doing it. And one may dare say it seems like he's doing it on purpose. Like he has a financial interest coming from somewhere that's in his best interest to shoot progressive movements in the foot. Doesn't like he doesn't like AOC, doesn't like Bernie. I have my criticisms and complaints with them, but you would think they were fucking antichrist the way he talks about them. I'm telling you, man. It's just something's fucking off. It's video on Tucker Carlson being confronted by who? That's interesting. Hard, Activision Blizzard is burning at this point while sinking and being fisted by a gorilla. I think I saw the link you sent me. Yeah, they're losing sponsors. What did they think was going to happen, man? What did they think was going to happen? Did they think they were going to be able to sweep this under the rug forever, too? It's just incredible all around. I need 7 farts. Damn. Can I give you 7? Sorry. I went a little overboard. When is the movie coming out? I ain't making a fucking movie, man. If and when, which probably will never happen, if I get to the point where I have a following like the Angry Video Game Nerd, then maybe I'll think about it. But I wouldn't make the movie about Review Tech USA, though. I would just make a movie. If that makes sense. John Footpenis, I think I already thanked. Usually Tucker Carlson isn't confronted by anyone. Shall we watch it? It's literally a 2-minute video. All right, let's. Yeah, sure. We'll give it a shot. Why not? Let me turn off my monitors. Turn that on. Let me see here. Ah, there you are. Oh, please tell us about your experience with Team YouTube.
So then I said to him, you ought to customize your car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need.
It's a 4-minute, yes, but we can watch it, though. So, Nina Turner lost and Chantel Brown bought the election, and the media is making it seem like Nina Turner is the... Oh, of course. And Jimmy went along with that whole thing. She shouldn't be a Democrat. She should make her own party. Like, so the 3 people will fucking vote for her. It's such a fucking scam, and so many... You know what? The more I think about it with him, it's a fucking scam. It's a fucking scam with him. And look, I'm not saying that, like, the Young Turks were on board with Russiagate, which was a crock of shit. And I thought it was a crock of shit from the get-go, even when I was still following Jimmy. And all that other nonsense, too. But, no. He's a fucking... It seems like anyway. And if he's not a paid mole by conservatives trying to knock down progressive movements... He's either, like I said, he's either that or he's the biggest fucking idiot that doesn't realize he's doing such a big disservice. He's either being bought the fuck out or he's an idiot. There's no in between. So either one, he doesn't look real good.
I don't care, man. Dude, you are the worst human being known to mankind. I want you to know what you have done to this state, to the United States, to everything else in this world. I don't care that you're not here. What you've done to people's families, what you have done to everybody else in this world.
It's tough to hear it. That's why I'm not saying much. So, yeah, what do you watch? Jimmy Dore, you mean, or you watch Tucker Carlson?
I didn't know you could fish here.
You can.
You can?
Yeah.
What are you fishing for?
Are you videotaping me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're in public, I can.
Well, I know you can. I'm not challenging your right. I just want to know why you
I find it interesting that you're fishing in Central Park. I do a lot of funny stuff, though. One of the things is I prank the media.
Really?
Yeah, I mess with them. I'm like kind of a media terrorist.
What's your favorite cable channel?
My favorite to like actually watch news? Yeah. CNN. I watch them the most.
Well, that's not really a wise choice either.
I also like Current. Current TV's good. They have a lot of interesting angles. It's very left, though.
It is. Do you like Oberman?
I like Keith.
Keith could be a dick, though. Politically, I kind of agree with Keith, but I've heard not great things about Keith.
It's good.
You watch Fox?
I watch Fox. I like to get my news from all over, and then I make up my mind in between all that.
That's probably a good way to do it.
Yeah, you know. It's worked out for me.
That's great.
Turns out the guy is Tucker Carlson from Fox News. I just didn't recognize him because he didn't have on the snazzy bow tie that he always wears.
He hasn't worn a bow tie in years, bro. If we're talking about appearances right now, your beanie with your big glasses isn't with a...
Even when he left, I was like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I work in media. I'm like, do you work with Fox News? He's like, no. And then I asked him, tell him where he can get the video. I was like, are you on Twitter?
Oh, I'm sure with his takes, he gets confronted all the time. I wouldn't even confront. Who gives a shit? All it does, though, when you confront him is like, look at how the left, or look at how this person acts. No, I wouldn't confront him, man. Let him eat his fucking sandwich or fish in Central Park. People fish in Central Park? I didn't even know that was a thing.
And he's like, no. But it turns out he is, and he's got like 150,000 followers. So, yeah, Tucker, I found out who you are. But how odd is that I met up with this guy who I didn't even know who he was. I just knew he was...
Media what? I didn't even hear you. Didn't... So, yeah, I'm sure he gets confronted all the time.
Some random New Yorker fly fishing in the middle of the city, which is really cool, by the way. Looked very relaxing, like he said. And I told him that CNN story when he asked about my YouTube channels.
Looks like John. He does kind of look like John Goodman. Seriously, he does.
And how I got that name, you know, and they told him, Joseph Butsky, CNN, LL, ticket counter at LAX, shooting. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a media terrorist. And it turns out, it's a guy from Fox News. Very odd. This is an odd moment. It's one of the oddest videos I probably shot.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely allowed.
Okay.
It's allowed in 3 ponds. It's allowed in the pond.
I've never seen anybody fish here before. I videotaped that which I find interesting and unique about the city of New York.
Well, it's a good thing. Yeah, you can. You can go right on the Central Park website, and it'll tell you can fish in the mirror.
Yeah, no, I'm not challenging the fact that you can. I'm just curious. I've never seen anybody fishing.
It's not very good fishing. There are largemouth bass.
In this thing here?
Yep.
And what do you use for bait?
I'm a live fly fish, so I...
This is such a weird thing. Rico Zunikin, thank you for... I think I see Rico Zunikin, thank you for becoming a member. Like, this is such a weird... Why is Tucker Carlson fishing in Central Park? Lil Rexy, what's going on? How are you? Why is this guy that's talking to him? Why are they he's getting big mouth? That's my biggest concern. Why the fuck are you in Central Park looking for a big mouth bass, Tucker?
use flies.
Do you catch the flies yourself?
No, flies are... I'll show you.
Oh, those are the things you make.
This is so weird. This is the weirdest. Are they going to like sit down and have a lunch together? Are they going to share a salad after they catch their big mouth bass? What the fuck is even going on right now?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, the string. I'm stupid. I don't fly fish. Oh, okay.
See, and you tie them.
Yeah. You tie your own flies?
I do, yeah.
You do? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in California.
Yeah, you did a lot of fly fishing out there?
Not really.
No?
But I learned in later life, and it's a great pleasure and a great sport.
It's like relax.
Gotta say, he kind of seems like a pleasant guy. I mean, I don't know Tucker in person. He may be the biggest dick on the planet. I know his political takes are fucking dangerous and god awful, but I would go fly fishing with him. No, we cannot watch Jeff the Vomit Man on Stern on my channel. I'll get it fucking taken down.
Right?
Very.
You live in New York now?
No. Well, I do live here part-time, actually.
Okay.
I can tell...
Well, of course. Yeah. Obviously, of course. Like, he's not going to, like, go tell you to go fuck yourself. Well, actually, he may. I mean, no, he could actually probably go with that take, like, this person was harassing me and blah, blah, blah. And he would probably, I mean, obviously, if he did, as long as he wasn't physical or said anything, like, racist or violent, he could just be like, hey, I told him to fuck off.
Tell by your manner that you're from New York.
Get the hell out of here. Is it my accent?
Meat Canyon. Who the fuck is Meat Canyon?
It's everything about you, I would say. So when you videotape people, and I don't mind,
right? But
I bet you some people do.
Yeah, they insult me sometimes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What do you do with the video?
I put it up on my channel. I have a lot of people that follow me.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
I have about 15,000 people that follow me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so neat.
I'm actually going back to the gym tomorrow, the first time in a very long time. I'm mixed on it, though, with this Delta variant going around, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll buy some weights and lift here. Anyway, finally going back to jiu-jitsu training next week now that my family is vaccinated. Can't wait. Yeah, I know. I want to go back to the fucking gym, man. Tucker likes Ron Paul, so he's... Yeah, I would have voted for Ron Paul, but I know... All right, that was weird. I don't know if you would really consider that being confronted. I mean, the first guy, yes, he's like, you're a horrible human being. Like, he just flat out. You now have to wear a mask again at work. I know. Now I have to wear a mask again going around and going into stores, even though I'm vaccinated. It's such fucking bullshit. And I see people fighting. I'm probably going to permanently get off Facebook. I can't take the fucking stupidity anymore. Like on Twitter, I know I'm going to deal with fucking smooth brain assholes, because it's Twitter. It's a cesspool. But when it's people that you personally know that you see saying stupid shit, and then you have people who are like, "Oh, how dare you say this?" and I feel like Facebook is just a tracking tool for people who could barely tolerate you. And I'm just like, you know what? You know, from a business standpoint, the 3 views I get from my dead Review Tech USA page ain't worth it, Chief. Take it. Meat Canyon is an animator who makes surreal short cartoons. You would love his stuff. Meat Canyon. Everyone keeps on telling me about this. Well, isn't there like a Delta Plus variant they're saying now? It sounds like if you're getting like first class on an airline. Check out Megan McCain reaction to that video. Megan McCain reacted to it? Okay. Megan McCain. Tucker. What are you doing? Tucker. Megan McCain is mad someone. Tucker Carlson confronted over vaccine. I can't show the view. I can't. The channel, I'll instantly get flagged. I can't do it. As much as I want to, I can't fucking do it. Did you pluck your chicken? I did pluck my chicken. Meat Canyon. All right, let's look at this Meat Canyon guy. Wow, he has 3.24 million. Oh, shit. Where's the fucking mouse? Can that get any fucking louder? I am on board with making the vaccine. Yes, I am. Here's the problem I have, though. Yeah, that was like, Jesus Christ. Up the gain a little bit more. Yeah, well, I'm awake now, too. Holy shit. Space Jam Season 2. All right, we'll take a look at this. Fine.
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment?
Hey, everyone. Super.
Yeah, that was fucking incredible, man. All right, let's take a look at this. I can turn up the volume now a little bit. That was insane. Holy fuck. Both my ears are ringing.
We're happy to be here in the Looney Tune universe. Look at me. I'm a cartoon.
What's up, Doc?
Yo, look at those pink areolas, man. Look at them.
Got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 He has big nipples, and he said he has a man pussy. No.
Oh, it stinks. Nice and good.
Oh, my God.
What is this? I've been here before. Dribble these cheeks, Bugs.
Oh, no. Dribble these cheeks. Hold on. Hold on.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Let's see how stinky those fingertips can get.
What is going on? Why does she have really saggy titties? Why does I forgot the fucking rooster's name. Why does his head look like a boomerang? Why? Oh my God. Yosemite Sam. Look at who is the old lady, Granny Bird. Look at her titties. This is.
Is there a problem, Bugs?
Oh my God.
Damn.
This has all happened before.
Of course it has. Now say the lines, Bugs. We've all been waiting for so long.
Don't just say the wines, you wascally wabbit. Be sure to give Wabwan the three-finger bowling ball treatment.
He's gonna do it, guys. Just...
This is not what I expected.
Give him a second.
We love when you do the lines, Bugs.
I don't want to say it.
Sure you do. Without that, what are you?
What is this shit?
Those lines are what make you special.
How can animators get away with this content, but you can't talk about Activision? I don't know. It has to get demonetized. There's no way. It has to get demonetized. Or it has limited ads, and I don't know. I don't, unless there's some other deal they have behind the scenes. I don't understand.
Without those lines, you're just another long-eared bunny.
Oh my god.
Looking like a double wide surprise. Looking like a double wide surprise. God damn. This little rabbit's hopping down the old bunny trail.
Why is his belly button as big as his head almost? What is going on?
Oh, I loved it.
I told you he would do it. I told you.
He did.
What the hell is this? Wow.
What does it mean to be a champion?
What? We'll watch one more. But, we'll go. I've got the golden. This is some shit, man. This is some shit.
I'm so fat.
Brendan, you're not fat. It's the shirt.
Look at Nate. His true.
I don't know.
Well, Charlie, you're the last child left. Isn't that exciting?
I don't know.
You're a very lucky little boy. You get to see what's behind that door. Now,
Looks like the fucking Joker.
Charlie, don't you want to see what's behind that door?
I don't know.
Come on, it'll be fun. Follow me.
Watch the baby.
Caught you taking a peek there,
Oh, this one? You mean? I don't understand the context. What is Five Nights at Markiplier's? We'll do that one. Can I get a fart and a chicken noise? Yes, you can. Move this beautiful bird out of the way.
Whoa!
Oh, wait.
Whoa!
There you go. I did the wrong one. You got a bonus DSP. We'll watch this one. Yeah, there ain't no ads on this.
I just wanted to leave you a message, letting you know a little more about the job. Now, you've been hired.
What is with why is his six-pack so small? What?
To watch over Markiplier's house? Yeah, he's a big-time YouTuber guy. Have you heard of him? Now, he's not like other game YouTuber types like your PewDiePies or your Jacksepticeyes. No, he loves milk. And frankly, I'll tell you something, he can't get enough of it.
Watch Joel Haver's RPG animations? Okay.
So, I left about 3 gallons of whole milk in the basement, or was it 2? I don't know. There should be enough to keep him satisfied for the night, or at least I hope. But if he runs out of milk, he gets, well, we don't need to go into all of that, so, be careful for all, you know. Also, his house is ran on milk energy, so you only have so much power for the night. But you should be okay. Just keep checking the cameras and only close the doors if
and this is coming from a weird man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier.
I DM'd you on Twitter a link of a video called Caillou, the grown-up. It's hysterical. Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, God. Oh, I can smell your bones from here. Oh, sweet, sweet calcium. Oh, I need more calcium. It's so hard making history every day. Oh, God, I'm so sexy. Oh, the milkman's being shy in his room.
What?
Oh, you silly cow. You have all the milk, don't you?
Sounds like he's talking to me.
Oh, it's so hard being me. The crowd scream, and they scream for me.
What the
Glory comes at such a heavy price.
That's some weird shit. So what did you DM me on Twitter? That is some fucked up shit. That wasn't even funny. What the fuck was that? The other one was funny. Alright, so let's see who DM'd me something. Who did this one?
With the timeless protection of ADT, it's safe to say... Hey, Google, unlock the front door.
Alright, so yeah, we could watch this. Alright. We'll watch this. Trump is releasing his own card called the Trump card, a tremendous spray tan card. It's the best. Like what? Like a credit card? The Trump credit card company, you can spray tan your own nipples and pay for it with my credit card, which will have very high interest rates because I am a very tremendous man who does not have a small penis. Didn't the actress who did the voice for Caillou die in a car accident? Not to ruin the comedic mood, but... Oh no.
Now I'm 22. Each day I think it's cool. I never grew up. I'm Caillou. 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 I'm Caillou. That's me.
Caillou needs a job.
It's a credit card called the Trump card. Oh my God. Didn't Trump misspell official on that card? I believe I saw that on... No, stop. He tried to make his own social media for like 5 minutes. That was like a blog from 2005 and he quit that too. Like, that's the thing. Not even... All right, who gives a fuck? All right, whatever politics you are. Does anyone not remember that he was known to be a piece of shit before he was president forever? Like, that was his trading... That was his, like, calling card. He was more famous. I think he's made more... I am a tremendous piece of shit. That is a narcissist. That is what I make money on. Like, does everyone forget that? I remember thinking, like, in the 90s that he was a... Let me tell you something. Okay, believe me, I have cheated on my wife thousands of times. Women have used my penis as a diving board to jump into pools. Your penis must be fairly big, Mr. Trump. It is tremendous, believe me. You have to see James Lee's animations. We'll do like a whole animation thing another night. We'll watch this, though. Did you see someone listed a PS5 dev kit on eBay? Can I get 2 farts, an excited grandpa, and a Carlos kiss? Thank you for your content, you fabled. 2 farts. Hold on. Whoa, whoa! An excited grandpa.
You're getting grandpa excited.
And a Carlos kiss. Yes, you can. I think I did that pretty well. You fabled horse. I am a horse king.
What's that, Daddy?
Just looking into getting in some new car insurance.
I want car insurance too, Daddy.
Well, Caillou, I was hoping you'd be able to afford your own by now.
All right, Caillou. I'm going to the store.
Okay, Mommy. I don't want to go to the store. I want to stay with Daddy.
No.
I missed 2 weeks worth of your streams to do schoolwork, and I walk into this. I love it. Can I get a spread your cheeks? Of course you can.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
A PS5 dev kit on E. I'm sure Sony's not happy about that. Can I get a Carlos kiss and 5? Jesus Christ. Yes, you can. This is getting strange. I will say it's getting strange. Farts. Me Canyon is hilarious. Glad you've been exposed. Yeah, the other two were funny. The third one was it wasn't bad. It just was weird. Do me a sexy cocoa. Hey yo, with Papa my people with sexy cocoa, the realest, most delicious commentatoreth on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
It's good. You should don't stay here.
What's wrong, Daddy?
You're a grown man, Caillou. Can you stop calling me Daddy?
But Daddy, I love you.
I love you too, Caillou, but you're not really progressing the way that we'd hoped.
What's that mean, Daddy?
It means you're the worst, Caillou. Duh. Hey, Dad, can I vape in here?
No, Rosie, can you just take it outside? But your sister's right, Caillou. Your whole act is just getting old and tired.
What should I do, Daddy?
I don't know. Go get a job?
I'm gonna go to my room, Daddy.
So Caillou went.
Do me a sexy. Can you do Perfect Cell versus Mario Sunshine? Maybe. Let's. If you want to send me a link, I don't know if I'm going to do these all night, but send me a link and I'll check it out. I sent you an article on Twitter about the misspelled. Oh man, see, and I'd love to cover that on my channel, but everything. It's not about Trump. Is always, like I said just a few minutes ago, he's always been a piece of shit. Why did everyone forget that? Like before anything to do with politics, he's always been a turd. Everybody is in a weird mood, man. Yeah. Yeah, I am in a weird mood. The bird is
up to his room to use his imagination.
I'm gonna be a businessman. Work, work, work. All I do is work. Ooh, coffee break. Come on, someone give me a cup of coffee. Hold my calls, Janet. This is gonna be a long one. I'm on a deadline here, people. Come on, come on, come on. I'm the bestest businessman in the whole wide world.
Caillou, you made our company more money than anyone.
Yahoo! I'll have the project due by Friday, Mr. Bossy.
Caillou, are you in there? Caillou! Caillou, I know you're in there. Open the door. Hello? Caillou! Open the door! Caillou! Open the goddamn door! Oh, okay, Caillou, we need to have a serious discussion.
What's wrong, Daddy?
I think your mom and I up.
What did you up, Daddy?
Enough! Just, Caillou, shut up. Your sister Rosie is right. You are the absolute worst person I've ever met in my life.
Don't say that, Daddy.
Jesus. God, how could your mother and I have been so stupid? You're whiny, spoiled, immature. You're just a real dumpster fire. And I blame myself.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Daddy.
Caillou, that's enough. You have to get a job.
Caillou didn't like Daddy telling him he needed a job.
No, I don't want a job.
Jesus, stop it.
I don't want
Oh my God, the hairy legs. The hairy legs, man. The hairy legs.
Have to get one.
If you make me get a job, I'll kick your ass, Daddy.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, Daddy.
You're a monster.
I'm the monster you made, and I will ruin you.
Using threats, Caillou got his way again.
Fine.
Why is he? It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious. But why is he went to an imagination world in his mind. He came back and he was shirtless with dirty underwear and a tie on. This is like a porn that no one wanted ever.
You don't have to get a job. Yet.
Yay! Thanks, Daddy! You're the best! I never grew up on Caillou. 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 I'm Caillou. That's me.
22. We'll watch one more. Oh no, he's grabbing a blow of Daltity. Yes, we are gonna do one more. Oh yeah.
Why are you crying, Kana?
You sold me on this one. Did they mix? They fucked up the audio mix on this one.
That's me.
They fucked up the audio.
Caillou has a date.
I have big news, Mommy and Daddy. Guess what it is?
You're moving out?
Oh, yes! Please say you're moving out.
No, I'm not moving out. But I am making a move in my romantic life. I have a date.
That is great news, Caillou.
Yeah, and it's really surprising. Who would go out with you?
Somebody from Tinder, Daddy.
The dad is savage.
We're going out tonight. Her name's Becky. And I think I'm in love, Mommy and Daddy.
Caillou hears wedding bells.
You ain't getting wedding bells from Tinder. You ain't getting what I know people are like, Rich, my friend met his and I met the yes, I know, but I would say 80%, well, that's on most dating websites. That's in life in general. You ain't meeting your wife on Tinder. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone, just in case I get an important massage. Important massage. That's what you're giving me later, bird. And you know where. You know where. I'm not showered either. I'm not showered. Brace yourself. Carlos is on fucking bird Tinder. He gets all the bird ass all the time, anytime he wants. Don't question Carlos. He is a sexual bird stallion. Fuck.
Okay, Caillou. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Of course I do.
You may kiss the bride, Caillou.
Yahoo!
You may bang the bride,
Good.
Caillou.
You're a great kisser, Caillou.
Yay! I'm a real good kisser.
Oh no. Oh no. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Why does he look like me in underwear? Why does he look like fucking me in underwear? He is with a blow-up doll in his room, and that is his Tinder date. Probably more real than some of the actual fucking women that aren't women that are on Tinder, but I digress.
Yeah.
And he is feeling the rubber titty. He is feeling the rubber titty. Caillou has a boner and I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about his boner. And why does he look like me in underwear? There are so many questions that I have right now. I have so many fucking questions right now.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late for my date.
So Caillou.
Oh, he actually has one. I thought that was the date. Oh no.
You went to the restaurant to meet up
Oh,
with his
no.
date, Becky. Caillou?
I'm Caillou. That's me.
That's an interesting name.
My mommy and daddy gave me a special name because I'm a special
Oh no, could you imagine if someone really talked like this on a date?
Oh boy, Becky.
Cool. Do you know what you want to order?
There aren't a lot of options.
The fish looks good.
I don't want to eat fish tonight.
Oh God. He sounds like my 3 and 4-year-old when they're having a tantrum. Could you imagine it being a grown man? But you can imagine if you're for the 1 or 2 women that are in here. Could you imagine like going on a date like this and being and they have a tantrum because you told them to eat fish? No. And why does he have like the 80s fucking shoulder pads? And why is Coinbase? Man, let me see what my crypto's doing right now. Hold on. Yeah, mine ain't doing that great, but Eddie.
Okay, then don't. You could try the pasta.
I don't want to eat pasta either. Or steak. I want pizza.
I don't think they have pizza here.
Well, I want it!
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And this Chad behind him is gonna get her. The Chad with the beard, who looks like the guy from Computing Forever, is gonna get her. I forgot about him.
Okay.
He like went right wing, did he? Like stopped doing computer reviews and went right wing. Like, okay.
I want it!
Are you serious? Do you always act like this?
Do I always act like what, Becky?
Like a baby.
That's no way to talk to your future husband, Becky.
Oh no. Oh no. You want to hear something? Dude, I've been on dates with some women where they didn't act too far from how Caillou's acting right now, though. I'm not kidding.
Ugh, I'm out of here.
Don't leave me, Becky!
You're a psycho, Caillou.
The woman was a psycho, too.
I'm Caillou.
After Becky left, Caillou picked up a pizza and brought it home to Mummy and Daddy.
How was your date, Caillou?
She left before we ordered, Mommy.
Did she? Really? Wow. Well,
I like this dad.
what'd you do to scare her off, Caillou?
I didn't do anything. She was mean. I really dodged a bullet, Daddy.
Oh, really? You are a petulant jerk who throws temper tantrums.
I'm tired. I'm especially tired of listening to this.
This is incredible. I can watch all of these. This is JL and Brock post. Times got tough for him, so he's reverted to his inner child status. Also, please say Ben-Hur, Ben Stiller. I don't have it on my soundboard, but I could sing it for you.
Tuck me into bed, Daddy.
No.
Tuck me into bed, Daddy.
No.
Caillou doesn't like it when Daddy doesn't tuck him in.
Tuck me into bed, Daddy.
Or I'll fucking pistol whip you in your sleep until you stop breathing, Daddy. Tuck me into fucking bed. There's only one where he dates Dora. No, there is one. Oh, we're gonna watch that
now.
Or what?
Or I'll burn the house down.
Oh, Caillou is a sociopath. He is literally a sociopath. Who's trying to get laid, acting like a 4-year-old. Oh, this is great. This is so complex, hilarious, yet horrifying at the same time. There's probably a real family dynamic out there just like this. He seems like Chris Chan, as much as I don't want to joke about that. There's some truth to it. Had to send in my PS5 for repair, and going back to PS4 Pro, honestly don't know how I was able to play games. The difference is night and day. I honestly put it away and decided to wait. Oh yeah, dude, once you go to like 60 and 120 all the time for frame rates, you just can't stop. Once you pop that 60 FPS, that 60 hertz, once you pop, bird, you can't stop. You can't stop once you pop, so why don't you make your feathers drop while I flop? Let's watch some grown man Caillou. Excuse me. Sorry, I was losing control with a bird here.
Okay, fine.
Yay! I never grew up on Caillou.
I love the. You got the thick legs with the C, and they have long, scraggly hairs on them, and he can't tie his shoe. This is peak man right here. Your ex, dude, I believe it. I believe it, man. I've met some grown-ass people. I mean, they don't act this extreme, but not far off. I am the pinnacle of 40-year-old mature masculinity right here. When you think of a masculine man, you think of me. Look at me. When you look at me, point your beak at me, you fucking degenerate bird garbage. Am I a man? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I am a man. I'm a man.
That's me. I'm lonely.
AOK ruins is all right. AOK ruins your childhood. We're gonna watch more. This is please react to live action Willis and Gromit. I have videos sent through Twitter DM. All right, we're gonna do some more of these, and yes, if you have ideas, send them to me. We'll do them. This is on my other YouTube channel because I have premium.
For her. Challenge accepted.
Purdue University Global.
That had
Affordable
spice to
online
it because I had
education for
spice
driven
with my
working
dinner.
adults. Apply
So
now at
I'm driven.
purdueglobal.edu.
I'm driven to watch this video. Thank you. Avi,
Now
these are great.
I'm 22. Today I think it's cool. I never grew up on
I think these are quite entertaining. Oh, you sent the Dora link? All right, we'll watch that one.
I'm Caillou. That's me.
Caillou needs a job.
Oh, we watched this already, didn't we? Wait, no, we didn't, because this is different.
What's that, Daddy?
Oh, no, we watched this. Yes,
Just
we did.
looking into getting in some new car insurance.
Yes, we did. Sorry. Dora!
Dora.
God, this reminds me when my brother was a little kid, because that's when it was like peak Dora.
Dora. She can do anything because she is a grown-up. Dora, 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 the grown-up. Dora the grown-up. She is 24 years old now. Dora the grown-up. Hola, soy Dora.
And I'm Boots.
Boots went emo. I remember Dora very well, so this is going to be more entertaining for me because...
Have you ever gone to the emergency room because you're not sure if it's an anxiety attack or heart problems? I'm here because I ate brownies laced with too much mota. Have you ever had a bad experience with edibles?
I have.
Me too. I am currently
Boots is like, yo, man, I went into a K-hole. And I haven't slept since.
freaking out, and we've been waiting forever.
Caillou reminds me of my 27-year-old bro. Oh, no, man. Your 27-year-old brother's acting like him as an adult. Oof. Thoughts on first party M.2 heatsink for PS5 versus third party? They're going to have a first party heatsink? I didn't even know that. I thought like they were working with companies. They're going to make their own PS5 certified setups. Bought Western Digital Black 1 terabyte on Prime Day without heatsink prior to announcement from Sony. Yeah, you need the heatsink, dude. It won't work properly. I assure you. With how hot it's going to get, you're going to want the heatsink on there. Look up Mickey Never Came Back by Ethereal. Okay.
Do you see El Médico?
Hi, Dora. So it says here you ate too many pop brownies. How many did you have?
Count with me, Boots.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you really didn't need to come in here for this. You're fine. Drink some water.
Hooray! Now I can go on my date. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone that's not right for you, but you don't leave because you're scared of hurting them?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, man. Yo, imagine a date turned you down like that. Hey, this ugly fat fuck that I'm sitting next to sure is not attractive. I would never want him to explore my holes. You ever have this happen, kids?
Oh no! I have to take this. It's El Banco, the bank. What could they want?
My car's being repossessed because I spent all my money on buying pop brownies.
Hola, soy Dora.
Okay.
Sí. Have you ever had to talk to the bank because someone was making fraudulent charges on your debit card? I told you a million times. Swiper, no swiping. And I'll say it again. Say it with me, everybody.
This is great.
Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Have you
It's just like a lot of you are probably like, yo, what the fuck right now? But if, like I said, when my brother was like 2 or 3, this is what he was watching. So I would see all this shit, and to see it like in this different context, like this, I noticed this more than I noticed Caillou. My little brother never really watched Caillou.
ever gone to therapy? Me too.
Hey, boys and girls, have you ever had a coke addiction? Have you ever stuck heroin between your toes because you didn't want your relatives to see?
I need to go back to terapia. Map is in there right now.
I'm the map. I'm the map. Oh, God, I'm the map.
So, my therapist told me I've been trapping myself in a negative cycle since my friend died. Have you ever said goodbye to a loved one?
Jesus.
Okay. We did it! We did it!
We did it!
We did it! Yay, Lois Simos! We did it!
Fucking K-hole emo boots.
We went to the ER because it got too high. Yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! We're trapped in love and had identity theft. Yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! We struggled with anxiety over things in our lives, and we went to therapy to help us process. Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it! This is Mole. He's on my shoulder. We're watching him over the years to see if he changes into a tumor. Uh-oh. Time to go back to El Médico. Adios. Goodbye.
It's so fucking true, though, man. Life gets so dark, and it's comedy. I get it, but not to like pour some water on the comedy fire. It's so true, man. How life gets so dark and complicated as you become an adult. I'm not saying all adulthood is bad. There's plenty of positives to it, but man, life gets complex. It's so you're no longer just worrying about you don't want chicken for dinner, or the little shit that kids worry about. Like I remember, like my two sons were fighting over which Baby Shark song they wanted. Life gets really complex and really dark as you get older in some ways. So in a weird way, when you look at this, it's like, it's funny, but when you think about it, the context of it is dead on. Like, that's an average day in the life sometimes. Pot aside, that's the average day in the life sometimes of an adult. You know what I mean? Hey, boys and girls, did you hear what you having bad credit means you won't be able to buy a home or get an apartment? Say it with me now. You suck with money management. You should check out Monster Lab. I think I've heard that before. Yeah, but on a... Well, middle school, like when you start to become like a tween and a teen is when you start getting a taste of how life can be shitty. like if you think about it, like I mean, obviously it was for stupid reasons, but like the hierarchy that there was in junior high school, especially in high school especially, that still exists in adulthood, but it goes about being like the most popular fucking kid in high school who was on the football team and banging all the cheerleaders, which sure as fuck was not me. Shocking, I know. To, you know, the guy who is the, you know, head of the football team when you're an adult is the billionaire. Yeah, it's just a more complex high school social hierarchy when you're an adult. No, we're not done, Abby. We're never done. I don't want to watch DSP shower more. If I had a list of things that I don't ever want to do again, or at least for a very long time, that would be at the top of the list is the thing I don't want to do. I don't want to see his hairy. He has to be Italian, Phil. He has to be at least half Italian with that much hair. Either that or he is like, I am a fat, large dude. I'm not taking away from that, but he is like one level away from Sasquatch in terms of hair. Can we agree? Phil has a lot of hair in that on his chest. A lot of hair there. Just saying. Like that is a man who has hair. He has a hair. I bet you Phil has a hairy ass. Why am I thinking about Phil's ass? Yeah, he has a hairy ass. And it's all rigged. I got hairy legs. Corn Pop was a bad dude. I used to shit on a lot of bad iguanas because Barack America tried to fuck with Donald Care. He said all of those things. I put them all together in a Biden gaff sandwich, but he said all of them. He said them all. Donald Care, Barack America. He didn't say someone shitting on an iguana. That would be funny if he did, though. Barack America and Donald Care tag team an iguana and shit on it. I'm Joe Biden's wife, and I approve this message. Man, oh man. I lost my train of thought for a second. I was thinking about that review I'm doing on that SNES console and how I'm going to record. That's going to be interesting tomorrow to record. It's going to be fun, though, because I kind of get to fuck up as I record things, because that's going to be part of the humor. You'll see. It'll be magical. I'm magical. I am. Where is my fucking bird? Where did you go? Who told you to go off the table? Oh, yeah, by the way, my cats killed a mouse last night. And by killed a mouse, I mean it looked like someone. It looks like a human dead body was cut up in my hallway. Baby Kitty, yes, that is the cat's name, Baby Kitty. I call him itty bitty, short and pretty, tiny little Baby Kitty. He's a mouse. Now my other cat, Claire, is a fucking. I love her to death. She is the sweetest cat on the planet, but she is a fucking moron. Most affectionate cat, like she's more affectionate than most dogs I know. And usually cats aren't like that, but this is like, here, let's pretend that like this is a door. The mouse went under a door. Now, most cats, they'd be patient, or maybe they would try to put their paw under the door. She just did this. This Carlos's wing is the door. This is I'm the cat. I think she thought that her head was going to magically go through the door where the mouse went under. But I got done streaming last night, and I was going downstairs. And all of a sudden, my two cats, they look like fucking pumas. And I'm like, what's going on? And all I see is this gray thing go. And I'm like, that's the fucking mouse. All of a sudden, I see Baby Kitty, who's the Maine Coon, go and like swat at it. You hear the mouse going. So he got him, but I saw them, and when I went down, I saw them still looking. They were like in full feline mode. Like they all of a sudden were from National Geographic. And I see they're looking under, like, I have the heater boards. They're looking under the heater board. And I see the mouse run this way. And it looked like a Tom and Jerry cartoon because the mouse is over here and the cats are like not looking. I was like, I didn't want to interrupt them from their hunt, but I'm like, you dumbasses, he's over here, or the mouse is over here. But then I woke up this morning and it was a murder scene. Like and Baby Kitty in 2013 also got a mouse too. I go and see him, and all I see is like he was munching on the motherfucker, and it was like he decapitated the head. Like it was like he did like a Sub-Zero fatality to it, man. Decapitated the motherfucker. He was going to town. Baby Claire's a dumbass, sweetest cat ever, but Baby Kitty's a ferocious killer. I think in his past feline life, he was like a lion or some shit. But it was just so funny, man. Like, I went down. I literally got done streaming, went down. All you just see the two cats like... I'm like... They found a fucking mouse. I could just tell by how they're acting they found a mouse. Like, if for anyone out there who's a cat owner, you know what I'm talking about. If you ever had that happen. Like they get like fluffier too. Like some instinct comes out of their catness that like, oh, their fur just goes like they get like 3 times bigger. Unlike my penis. I have a small penis. It's really fucking small. It's real small. But you're a big cock. Aren't you? You are, bird. I know what you are. You're a well-endowed piece of poultry. Yeah, that's what your foot is falling off, you fucking bird. You got some problems there that I can't solve. Oh, look. Look at this, Carlos. Look at this. I just took a picture of you. So if you and I ever have problems, I remember what you look like, bird. I see you looking sideways at the camera. Look at him looking sideways at the camera. I got a marker on you now. I don't care who you know. I don't care what you think you can do. I'm the one you fear. Honestly, the fact that Biden is a semi-senile and still beat Trump just shows you how terrible Trump was. Yeah, and he was corporate. If you want a conspiracy, there was a behind-the-scenes corporate coup to make sure that Bernie was not the Democratic nominee. You want a real conspiracy? There's one. And you know what? I would place bets that that's fucking true, because in 2016 it was basically open. Yeah, we kind of fucked them. We wanted Hillary Clinton to get the Democratic nominee. Oh my God. Hi, welcome to Carlos the Ass-Eating Chicken. How could I take your order? Hi, yeah, I'd like to have a spread my cheeks. I want to fart. Yes.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
All right. If you say so. Okay, yeah. Oh! Excuse me. I'm Joe Biden's sister. Wait, no, you're not. You're who are you? Are you Donald Care? You have a nice set of titties there, Donald Care. Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Bernie did let it happen. That's why everyone's like, oh, I always say this all the time. Repeat myself all the time. USA. As a matter of fact, let me just say here. Hold on. Repeat myself, USA. Repeat myself, USA. Repeat myself, USA. Repeat myself, USA. I'll just record myself saying things. I won't have to repeat them. So yeah, Bernie, he did. I am not going below the belt like my competitors. You need to, Bernie, because they don't give a fuck. Grow a set of nuts, Bernie, or make them bigger. Go make Bernie Sanders' testicles bigger. Not Colonel Sanders, Bernie Sanders. Go make his balls bigger, bird. Go do what you got to do. You peck holes. Go peck some balls. Find some fucking balls. Get the balls. Give them to Bernie because Bernie needs the goddamn fucking balls, man. You got a job to do. You got a job not to go. Not to go. You got a job to do. Go do it. Fly, you fucking bird. I don't care that your leg is half broken. I'm a horse, so go do it. Why am I a horse? I'm not a horse. I'm a human. You're a bird. Go do what you got to do. Make Bernie get those balls. Yep. It was proven in the book, Lucky How Joe Biden Barely Won the Presidency. Kyle Kalinske talked about it and read it's true, the fact that they rigged it for Biden. Holy, no punctuation, Batman, but yeah, I hear it. Yeah, they rigged it. Yeah. And you want to know a perfect way they did it? All of the other nominees that knew they had zero, like, even for a while, Biden was having a rough time in terms of polls and in terms of, like, you know, primary elections. At the 11th hour, when they knew that, oh, fuck, Bernie Sanders has a chance. We got to do the nuclear option. Everyone else dropped out, and they said, we support Joe Biden. So, like, now he's part of the administration, conveniently. Mayor Pete Buttigieg, he dropped out the day of Super Tuesday and put his weight behind Biden. There were I think Kamala Harris did the same thing, too. You know why? Because they wanted to get their voters who would have voted for them. Like, oh, the guy I would have voted for who didn't have a chance, or Kamala Harris who I voted for who didn't have a chance. Instead of voting, I would have voted for them. I'll vote for the person they're putting their support behind. Yeah, I agree with you. The system is rigged, but not how you're thinking it's rigged against Donald Tremendous Plunger Nipples Trump. Oh, it's really fucking rigged. It's really rigged. But not the way you're thinking it's rigged. Just like the pharmaceutical industry. Yes, they are evil, and there is a lot of money and corruption in there. But this is not, the vaccine is effective, it works. If you want proof, just like I said when I first started the fucking stream, you want proof? If there was some other nefarious purpose behind it, they wouldn't fight to waive the IP to let developing countries get it for free. Bill Gates does not want to buttfuck you. He does not want to buttfuck you. No pressure, though, but he doesn't want to buttfuck you. I know Kamala dropped out of the primaries, and she said, I endorse Joe Biden. Pete Buttigieg dropped out of the primaries. He endorsed Joe Biden. On one of the most important primary vote days, I wonder why. Because they wanted to make sure, again, indirectly, to rig it against Bernie like they did in 2016. Now, if Bernie had a bigger set of balls that this bird is going to go make sure he gets the bigger balls, bird. He would have fought it more. But he didn't. Get him balls. I'm going to call you Carlos, get Bernie some big balls, Sanders bird. You got to tell your dad to stop farting on me. It's really uncomfortable. It's weird. It smells weird. He doesn't. Tell your dad to stop farting on me, please. Okay? Thank you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below and tell me how my fart smells. Thank you. You are a fucking bird. Remember that. Don't forget you're a fucking bird. We do chicken right. Excuse me. I forgot how great the locks were. Oh, you mean I thought you were talking about the fish. But you're talking about the group, the locks. They're with Styles P and Jadakiss and Chic Luch. Yeah. I just had a moment with my bird there. Don't mind me. Oh, Bloomberg's corrupt too. Dude, it's just... like, you want to know how you know the system is corrupt? Why the fuck is it that everyone that is an elected official in virtually every country throughout the world is wealthy? That's almost like they're, I don't know, a king or a queen running a nation, and it's like, why do they all have money? I thought the elected officials you have are supposed to represent the people and be like the people. Why are they all fucking millionaires? How much is Mitch McConnell and his turtleneck worth? How much is Mitch McConnell's worth? I think it's 20-something million, right? I think he got most of that because he married into money. Mitch McConnell net worth. $22.5 million. Nancy Pelosi net worth. I know, who gives a fuck what her salary is? They all have not shit salaries, but how rich is Nancy Pelosi? Nancy Pelosi is worth $120 million. Let's see how much let's just see Bernie Sanders' net worth. How Bernie Sanders became a millionaire. How did he become a millionaire? Recent estimate places Bernie Sanders' net worth just under $2 million. Most of his wealth has been recently acquired. The lawmaker grew up in a lower middle-class household in Brooklyn's Flatbush neighborhood. The child of a Polish immigrant who worked as a paint salesman. Yeah, but how did he... His parents fought about money. Throughout his life, Sanders was able to climb from the lower middle to upper middle class and eventually earn his millionaire status. He worked a multitude of different jobs, from preschool teacher to carpenter, before being elected mayor of Burlington in 19. From there, he was elected to the House in 1990 and Senate in 2006. During his 2016 campaign, available data at the time had Sanders as the 19th poorest member of Congress, with a maximum net worth of $682,518 and a minimum of $211. The bulk of his wealth comes from book deals and sales. I mean, look, and I believe a lot of this guy's takes politically, but in a way he's kind of, but it's weird to say it though, because then I don't want to look. He got book deals. People read the books. They wanted to buy the books. So I don't want to knock. I'm trying to become a millionaire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to knock accruing wealth, but it's how you accrue it. I don't, dude, it's just a fucking mess. Politics are a mess. We're fucked. I don't really know. That's my first grade take. We're fucked. Let's find out other ones though. That's actually kind of fairly low if you think about it. So I'll give him that. He's not a super duper millionaire. Ted Cruz net worth. I'm sure he's worth. How much is his net worth? Net worth of Ted Cruz is not, according to best calculations. So, all right, PolitiFact. Pretty impressive for a guy with $174,000 salary. Ted Cruz has a net worth of $500K when entered the Senate in 2012. Now he's worth pretty impressive for a guy. Oh, well, all right, I'll have to look into it, but maybe he's not worth that much. I would think that, I don't know. He just looks like the kind who would, like, just give me money. Ted the Zodiac Cruz. Alex Jones net worth. Yeah. Alex Jones net worth. Let's see. Net worth is $5 million. Man, people must be buying those supplements, huh? Shit. Damn, son. $5 million. Let's see what they think my net worth is. Review Tech USA net worth. That's why you can't go buy this either. I have a net worth of $1.84 million. Shit, I guess I could buy this house in cash then. I don't have to get a mortgage. 1.8. All right, hold on. Some of these are not correct, but somewhat more reasonable. Let's see. YouTubers.me. What do they say? They say they're inaccurate too. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. I learned that later in life, but I'm doing okay now, but that's very true. Let's look up, why am I on a best product list? I gotta piss. Then we'll look into this. This is interesting. How old is Rich from Review Tech USA? I'm 40. Tech lead. Oh, that's not me. That's tech lead. I am from Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is not true either. How much money does Review Tech USA make? That's not true either. I don't do bad, but I don't fucking wish I did that good. Shit. I'll take $500,000 a year. I'll take $500,000 a year. I'm not doing bad, don't get me wrong, but I ain't doing $500,000 a year. God damn, son. I wish. I gotta piss. I won't tell them. Do you want to come watch me pee again? What? Don't even... You know you're the one who wants to see it, not me. I don't like when you watch me pee. You like watching me pee. Liar. Oh, fancy meeting all of you here. I'm Rich of Review Tech USA, and I am not a millionaire. Broken Goliath of Asshale has sent me pictures. Oh, God. What is even... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, God. Those are... That kind of looks like my log from yesterday, man. My name is Rich. What? Yeah, let's see. DSP. I knew you were going to say that, Beal. But that's okay. That's actually interesting and one I probably would have forgot to look into. DSP Gaming Net Worth. DSP's revenue is $700 in 2020. DSP Gaming Net Worth. How much is this stat smash? He does not have a net worth of $77,000. He's bankrupt. How can he have a net worth of anything? I guess maybe maybe his house and shit. Should be no older than 50. I don't agree with that. I would say like 65. You could maybe do like a second term, like if you're turning around 65, but you can't just like enter politics at 65. I think 65 should be the age limit. Yeah, but if he owes the government, or he owes like 200, if he's bankrupt in like 200,000 in the hole, he has a net worth of shit. There's no way. He's a good looking man though. He is a good looking man. He has a goatee. Let's see if it, man, some people have like net worth. DSP Gaming, they have him at 300. He's net worth of 337,000. DSP lifetime earnings is 1.4. Yeah, but he spent his money on stupid shit. Like not like buying another home when his other home is not sold. That'd be pretty fucked up though, if because sometimes he makes it like he can't even like buy groceries if people don't do direct donations, but he actually has like $500,000 in the bank. Oh no. Imagine that's a grift and none of it's real. Imagine that's a grift and none of it's real, son. Like he's really not in that dire straits, and he's not like paying his mortgage barely each month. Oh man. Wings of Redemption net worth. Estimated net worth of $2 million. If he's worth $2 million, I quit. I'm no offense. I actually like him. I like the guy. I genuinely do. If he's worth $2 million. Jordan, I want money. I want money. I want you better be getting the V8 Mustang then, son. You better be getting a Cobra. That's great though, dude. That's how I wish I was. $11K a year. Shit, I'm jealous. Yeah. Pat Contry net worth. Oh wow, I got it. He has an estimated worth of $1.5 million. That may actually be true. That may actually be true if you with the books he did. I don't know if his books did that well. I don't know. I don't not believe it. How do they figure this? Let's see. Pat the NES punk is a... No wonder why his hair looks like that, man. He's a millionaire. Oh, my God. It really is giving me a Google warning. Oh, my God, your iPad has been attacked. Can I actually get on the fucking website? Oh, it's fake. All right, no wonder why it probably has his Oh, shut the fuck up. Let me do Pat, his birthday, all famous birthday. He's a famous man with a famous head of hair. He was born in New Jersey. If Pat sold all his game stuff, he probably would be. He'd have like 20 million in the bank. Oh, man. So let's see. Spouse. Pat Contry is a famous YouTube star who was born on May 9th, 1980 in the United States. I don't even consider myself famous, so he sure as fuck isn't. I don't think any YouTuber in my mind is famous. Maybe that's because I'm old, though. According to astrologers, well, this is what I think people care about with me, too. Pat Zodiac Time is Taurus producer and star of the web series. Great grammar here. Pat the NES Punk, which features him playing and reviewing 8-bit Nintendo games. He has other notable works called The Flea Market Madness and The Completely I think he's just known for the podcast now. I think Pat the NES Punk is just like a fan service thing. He has nice hair. Pat is one of the richest. Pat is one of the richest YouTube star. It's not stars, YouTube stars. He's definitely not. Enlisted on most popular YouTube star. According to our analysis, Wikipedia, Forbes, and Business Insider, Pat Contry's net worth is 1 to 3 million. No, it's not. Does it talk about how his nipples are very symmetrical, though? That, I think, is the most important thing here. Pat Contry has exceptionally symmetrical nipples. Yeah, EDP. Yeah. EDP 445 net worth. 1.5 million. I bet he actually is with that many subs. I bet he actually is. I bet you he actually is. Actually, I don't hope to God, because he's a terrible person. But that's the thing. If he wasn't stupid with his money, with that kind of viewership, man, he should have $1 million in the bank at least. He should have $1 million in the bank. I don't even see how he couldn't. So if he never gets another job again, he could if he's smart with his money and made the right investments, he could live off the fucking interest that he made on YouTube. If he lives modest like a person making 50 or 60 grand a year, that money will last forever. EDP 445, but he doesn't seem like a man who makes wise choices. I mean, call me crazy for saying that, but if he was financially, then yeah. So what do they want me to look up? Game 2 net worth. He got that 2009, 2010 YouTube money from his 1,000 views of Oh, Tucker Carlson. Dude, he got the Swanson fortune. Tucker Carlson's worth gotta be 25 million at least. Tucker Carlson net worth. Not the Carlson. Who the fuck is Richie? Who is Rich Earlson? Who is Rich Earlson? Who is that? I said Tucker fucking Carlson. Not Rich Earlson. And that's actually a person who has a net worth. Who the fuck is Rich Earlson? Crap Gamer. Chris. Crap Gamer net worth. Crap Gamers, they actually who's putting this together? Oh my god. Like, do they have like they have everyone's net worth, man? I could look up my left nipple's net worth. It's probably worth more than me. Do I have worthwhile nipples? Thank you. I appreciate that. So the nipples are the size of an asshole, yes. But seriously, does anyone know what's going to happen to Chris Chan's belongings? Probably. I don't know. They can't take them from him, can they? No, not legally, dude. So let's look up. Hold on. We should watch Crap Gamer on YouTube. But well, no, that wouldn't make me a bully. Let's watch some Crap Gamer. Let's see if we could keep that same energy. Oh, Game Dude's like right next to Jeff Bezos with net worth, son. He made all that YouTube monies. Game Dude now has a majority share in investments in the TLC Tugger company. Not only am I the president, I'm also a client. Do you want to grow your foreskin back? Do you have sexual insecurities because your foreskin was sliced off without your consent? Then buy the TLC Tugger. What the fuck was I just doing? Rich, please put a drain. No, I am not pissing in a drain, man. I'm not pissing in a drain. I'm going to piss on this bird. How do you feel about that? You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You don't have a fucking choice. You're gonna get peed on, and you don't have to. You can't say a thing about it. You just have to accept it. You just gotta accept it. That's it. You're gonna be a urinated on bird. Who needs a porcelain toilet when you have a porcelain bird? Not a board. You're a bird that I'm gonna pee on. You're a bird I'm gonna pee on. Accept it. Soak it in. No pun intended. Soak it. Feel it. You're going to be a pissed on bird. I'm going to pee on you. I'm going to pee on you. Oh, hi. The camera's on. Sorry about that. How much to make you take your shirt off? It's $50 for a half an hour, son. Are you up to the challenge? I gotta remember that seltzer's caffeinated. It is a handsome bird. It's a real handsome bird. You doomed Space Marine. You're asking me what I want. You're a doomed Space Marine. What are you walking into? Why don't you tell me there, Bob the Space Marine? Are you talking about Doom? Yeah, I get the play on words there. A doomed Space Marine. Well, you're going to Mars, and you know what? You're going to enter hell. What the fuck did I just walk into? You walked into hell. Welcome. Welcome. is here to greet you. Say hello to the bird, Marine. Don't be shy. Say hello to the bird. Say hello to the bird. Say hello to the fucking bird. Now. Say hello to the goddamn bird. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Did you hear about the right-wing social media site Getter getting flooded with ISIS propaganda and other types of hacks? Predictable fall from grace. Getter? I'm sorry, but that's the name of something that's trying way, way too hard. Getter. I'm going to name a porn site Nipple. It's going to be in all caps, and it's going to be NIPL. That would be Nipple. But you know what? We'll go with Nipple. I have 2 nipples. This bird has no nipples. He just has a hole. That doesn't rhyme with nipple, but we're going to go with it. Oh, I'm going to nipple. I'm going to get her. You dare me to kiss the... Hi, Carlos. You dare me to kiss the bird? That's... Mwah! That's right on the hole. Right on the hole. You didn't expect that, did you, son? You didn't expect that, did you? That was a surprise hole attack. That's what you get for going after my fucking holes when I have the corn in my holes. It hurts when you do it. You didn't like it, did you? Imagine how my hole feels after you're pecking out the corn. I don't want to hear that's your meal. I'm going to make you my meal. I'm going to make you my meal. Tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Tired of my hole every day, man. I have corn. I have a corn salad. The next thing I have a bird just poking at me. Oh! It hurts. Now you know how it feels. Now you know how it feels, bird. You made mistakes. And I'm not going to let you forget that.
You blew it.
Don't say it for me. You fucked up. If you think I'm stupid enough to forget about it, you got something else coming. I'm letting you know. Have a mouse for dinner. You know what? Everything's fine. There is not a single problem here at all. He's okay. I'm fine. We just had a miscommunication. Thank you, Lord Vader 64. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yippee! I like that animation. It's a nice animation. You made a wise choice sending that to me. A wise man once said that Lord Vader 64 would send me a yippee. And I was like, nah, come on. Come on. That's not gonna happen. You're a wise man, I know, but you don't know everything. You don't know there's going to be a Lord Vader 64 out there, and now a Lord Vader 64 emerges, and I get that. Yippee! I'm going to listen to that wise man from here on out. 3D Carlos job. Sounds like a very 2005 movie that would star Edward Norton. The Carlos job. Maybe we'll throw some Mark Wahlberg in there too, Bird. You'll be the star. You'll be the leading bird, and you'll be with Mark Wahlberg and Edward Norton in the Carlos job. You're all going to be pecking at holes together, pecking at them. You think you'll win an Oscar? Do you think you can do an Oscar-winning bird performance? Pressure's on, pal. Pressure's on. Feel the burn. I could stare at you all night. Don't. Hi, Carlos there. I said hi to the bird. Shirtless. Well. Ha ha! We got some spicy people in the super chats here. It's like a bunch of habaneros throwing money at me. Some spicy habaneros. I like it. Well, what else would a fucking habanero be? Of course it would be spicy. It's a fucking habanero, man. We got Phoenix, and we continuously pressing L while Rich talks is a religious experience. What do you mean continuously pressing L? Like love? What is love? Please, bird, don't pee on me. Don't pee on me no more. Don't pee on me, bird. You know, I'm thinking that I have psychological issues and I replaced the intro guy with a porcelain fucking bird. It's like, oh, well, now I need something else to talk to that doesn't talk back to me. I can't have a human with a fucking beard here, so I'll have a bird with feathers. But the reality is that you don't have any feathers. You're porcelain and you're painted on. And that is a dark thing that is right here. You're not even real. I'm talking to an imaginary thing that looks like a bird. What am I doing with my life? Maybe I am a failure. So I have to pee. Are you ready? All right. I'm going to pee in this toilet. I'm going to pee in the toilet again one last time, but from here on out, when I have to urinate, you are the porcelain that I'm going to. You remember that. You remember that. Sometimes when Rich talks to Carlos sensually, I like to imagine it's me he's talking to while pleasuring myself. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh, come on. This is a family fucking friendly fucking show, man. This is a family friendly show here. I don't talk to a fucking bird like that. I don't want a bird to pee on me. Mostly. Occasionally I want it, yes. All the time. Every day. Multiple times a day. But this is a family-friendly show where that never happens. You better pee on me later. I swear to fucking God, you better pee on me. This is your last warning. This is your last warning. You think I'm a man without an ass? You think I'm a man without an ass, don't you? I not only have an ass, I have not just one, I have two cheeks. Both those cheeks have hair on them. Don't ever question if I have an ass ever again. You understand me? Has a hole, too, that you pluck corn from. Don't forget it. Ever. Don't ever forget, Bird. The bird is my Wilson from Castaway. That is true. That is true. It's so funny because I'm sure like admins from YouTube, because they do have them, like Twitch has them, but it's not as prevalent. They probably come into my streams and like, all right, he's not breaking TOS in any way, but he's really sitting there saying that he wants to pretend piss on a porcelain bird, huh? Like, could you imagine? You're just like, you've never been to my stream before. You don't understand it's a shtick. You don't understand anything about it. And you're just like, what? Did I walk into someone having a mental breakdown? Like, what the fuck did I just walk into? What is happening? Why does he want the bird to piss on him? Why is he pissing on this bird? It's not a real bird. What is reality right now? Did I step into the YouTube fucking Twilight Zone? Yes, you fucking did! Welcome. Welcome. How are you? This is a family-friendly fucking stream. You could play this at Christmas time. Well, Julie and Timmy are opening up their presents. It's family fucking fun. Always on RTU streams. It's all we have here is family fun. A good time! A real good time. You have feathers. If you were real. But you're not real. You're just a porcelain bird. You're just a piece of porcelain painted to look like a bird. You can't spread your wings and fly, but I can...
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
If you had cheeks. He doesn't have cheeks. I'm so high I forgot I had to pee. No, I don't have to pee. I peed. I just wanted to talk to a bird. Oh, yeah, I have to pee a little bit. That is a good point. No, but you know, like sometimes when you like, if you don't really have to pee, but you have to pee just enough, no matter how lucid or not lucid you are, it's kind of like where it's like, all right, if I forget about it, I can hold it back. I'm not hungry at all. I would eat a bird, though. I thought chickens do pee. They just do everything out of the same hole. They do everything in the same hole. That's kind of gross if you think about it from an egg consumer perspective. Oh, that bird shits, pisses, and gets fucked in that hole, and now you're going to eat something out of it. So technically, every time you have an egg, you're eating bird ass. You're a piece of fucking plastic, but you took too long, and that was unacceptable. I had a Jeb Bush moment because of you. Jeb Bush. You don't want to make me like Jeb Bush. Please clap.
Can I taste your nuts?
That's not my style. But Carla, so I thought chickens pee. I just thought everything comes out of the same hole. Same hole. Rich tomorrow, I got a real chicken and named it Carlos. Let's get into it. Flippity dip 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 boing dip 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 bop dip skid it up bop bop flip dip 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 pow. Explosion. Explode! Ah!
Dora. Dora.
No.
She can do anything because
What
she
is
is
this?
a grown up.
Oh man, we're going to interesting places here. Abby, I missed your super chat. Did I miss it? I'm a Barcelona fan and I'm depressed because Messi left, but at least I have you and Carlos. Thanks, Dad, for distracting me today. You're welcome. Your dad is here to distract you. Ah, there we go. Had something in my eye. Had a hair in my eye. And you have a feather in your thigh. You have two thighs and you have multiple feathers. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's real cool. It's awesome. Awesome bird standing next to me.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Later. I'm going to deep fry you and have fries with you. I'm going to have fries while I'm eating your thighs. How's that sound? Crispy thighs. Oh, man. Jeremy has to poop. I missed a few super chats. Holy shit!
Fuck you!
No!
Give me my chicken!
No! Swiper, no swiping. You're so high you forgot I had. Here's a few extra dollars for the bird. Here. They're throwing that cash money at you. Carlos got all the women, Carlos got all the money, and I have nothing. I have nothing. You ruined me. You took the fame, you took the glory, you took everything else, and what am I left here with? I'm left here with a bird, I'm left here with a camera. I have nothing. Carlos the Whole Explorer. I do. Thank you, Abby. I do have TVs. Thank God for the fucking TVs. You know, my life is in shambles, Bird, but we have great news. We have great breaking news. There's televisions behind me. I have a small penis and man titties, but it's all made up for the fact that there are two televisions behind me that have organic light-emitting diodes in them. Isn't that cool? Isn't that exciting? Doesn't that make you become a hard bird? Bleeding edge technologies in those screens, Bird. Don't get the burn in, though, you piece of fucking poultry. Gotta watch with OLED. You get the burn in. Then what are you going to do? What happens if there's like a still image of me going like this on your screen for a day? And then because you left me on your screen, Bird, now you have a burn-in of me doing this. You'll have to see me on your screen every day. You won't be able to erase me from your mind. I'll be burned into your bird fucking brain. You understand me? I'll be burned into your bird fucking brain. You'll see me in your sleep. You'll see me when you're awake. You'll see me on your television. You'll see me while you're eating breakfast, while you're eating corn out of someone's hole. You'll always have visions of me everywhere you go. You won't be able to sleep. You'll have bird nightmares about me. Bird nightmares about me. And you'll never be able to forget me. Ever. Ever. Never. Stop squeaking. No one ever told you could fucking squeak. Every great person has a chicken. Well, duh. Who doesn't have a chicken here? I will end you. I'm going to ruin you. You're done. Consider yourself roasted and fucking stuffed. I'm going to make some stuffing and some mushrooms to eat with your holes. I'm gonna stuff all your holes and eat it out. After you're fucking fried. Get some vegetable oil, bread you, put the fucking breading on you. Put the fucking breading on you. I'm gonna deep fry you. I'm gonna add some Tabasco too, man. When I'm eating your holes, it's gonna be spicy. They're gonna call me Richard Spicy Holes Masucci. I'm gonna eat the spicy holes. Eat the breading off of your holes. Be perfect. Nice and juicy. Spicy. I do have an evil look in my eye. Kentucky Fried. Carlos, I am gone. I'm going to need something else to drink. I'm actually not as gone as I'm portraying right now. I am playing into it, though. Like, having medical edibles opens up this weird comedic place that I go to, which some of you probably think is the furthest thing from funny, and some of you probably find it hilarious, and some of you are, well, no, it probably no in between. But it's not that I'm actually that gone. It's like, but I could tap into it, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm just a man with a bird. Cock-a-doodle-doo. But yeah, I'm playing into something. This stream is getting old. General Weeb. What can I do for you, General Weeb? You're obviously, you've been here for a while. I've made you a mod. What would you like? Tell me what your needs are, sir. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here for you. I am like every great person has a chicken. Swipe or no swiping. Sorry if I'm redundant. I just opened the stream, but what do you think of what's happening with Activision Blizzard? I think this is going to cause, it may not destroy the company as a whole, but it's going to cause irreparable damage to them, and deservedly so, because they swept this shit under the rug, and now the chickens have come to roost. All kidding aside, justifiably so. And it shows that they're a shitty company that don't care about their employees, like pretty much every other corporation out there. I know there's exceptions to the rule, but not many. I'm streaming right now, and I'm going to send you so many farts later. You're going to thank your dad for me sending those farts. You understand me? I'm live streaming as I send you this message. You are a man with a beard and a cat and an ass. Yes. So, yes, and a woman committed suicide because her nudes without her permission were handed around. And it's so funny. You're like, oh, but how did someone get them? Like, that doesn't matter. She could have dated 3 guys at the job and they exchanged titty and dick pics. Just because she gave them to 3 different people that she may have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's private. That's for the person's eyes only. You don't just go and go, hey, check out her ass. No, that's not how it works. Doesn't matter what the context of how the people got them. That's none of your fucking business. The point is that they handed her risque pictures of her out without her permission. That's all that matters, period. Like, it's... People were trying, well, how did they get them? It doesn't matter. But, I don't know. There's a bunch of shitty people on this planet that, Then you had that fucking freak who worked at another Activision Blizzard branch, and he was putting cameras in the bathroom so he could see the stall. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, I can't even compute how you get off on that. Like, but I'm not. Well, I have been talking to a porcelain bird for the past 30 minutes, but I'm not at least that fucked up in the head, I should say. I missed a super chat about Apple. Did I? Breaking. Apple plans to scan US iPhones. I read that. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that, but that'll have to be on the stream because that'll sure as fuck be something I can't talk about on my main channel. I'm going to go get something to drink. I'll be right back. I'll get you some corn. Hey, bird! I'm having 0 sugar tonic water. You know what this tastes like, bird? It tastes like lost hopes and failed dreams. I'm going to just swallow them down. Taste all that flavor. Taste the rainbow. Taste it. Skittles. Bird Skittles. Rich reviewed his own holes. So it's not redundant, which I know I answered you before, Viper. It's not redundant. It's something important that needs to be talked about because it's a problem in corporate America, just not in the gaming sector. That kind of shit happens all over. I've witnessed it. I've seen it, and it needs to stop. And there needs to stop being the... But the thing is that human beings are tribalistic. It's just fucked, man. But in corporate America, like, this is happening. This is happening everywhere. Every job every place you probably work at. I'm sure people you could say right now, you see the kind of shit. Not to maybe the extreme of Activision, but you see shit happening all the time. You can't tell me you don't. Don't know if you care about superhero movies, but I just watched The Suicide Squad, and oh my God, was it better than the first one. I don't watch superhero movies. I am a superhero. This is my sidekick, Carlos. I'm Superman. But I don't have pecs. I have titties. And he is... Birdman. You're Birdman. Get it? You're Birdman. But you're a bird, man. Don't you understand two different contexts? You're a Birdman, and then you're a bird, man. Take that like corn and swallow it. He's my sidekick. Excuse me. While I just gulp down my hopes and dreams. There's no alcohol in here, thankfully. I'm high on life. I don't need anything. Just you and me, that's all I need, in this camera. And the internet. And Pornhub. And cucumbers. And a gaming PC. And a bigger penis. And smaller man titties. And a more Keemstar-like beard. Keemstar-like beard. Would be perfect on me. Alpha male beard. Let's get right into the alpha male beards. Bird. Are you going to be the next host of Drama Alert? Are you going to grow? Are you just going to get that gnome beard just like this, just going out? Let's get right into the bird. Are you going to be talking about Logan Paul on a daily basis? Are you going to be worth about $27 million and have a setup that still looks like it's from 2011? Sorry, Keem, it does. Actually, I haven't watched your show recently. Maybe you've improved it. Are you recording in 4K, Mr. Daniel? Are we up to the 4K stage yet? Hey, if you could have loaned me money. Why don't you loan the money to go start recording videos in 4K? Do 24 FPS. Make your beard look more cinematic. Scarce is a better looking man than you. Roasted. But true. Daniel. On a scale of sexy from 1 to 10, you're like a 4. Scarce, John Scarce, excuse me. He's like an 8.5. How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel, Daniel? You'll never be a John Scarce, Daniel. He could take years off. Come back and be relevant. What about you? Could you take years off? I bet you couldn't. All your beard hair would fall out. One by one. Each day. You missed a day of uploading Logan Paul videos. Bad baby videos. You would lose a hair. Then you have a face like me when I was shaven. Daniel Keem, in which in turn would mean you'd look like a grown-up Caillou. Which I kind of look like too. We'll be in the man baby club together. Caillou at 22 was grabbing a blown-up titty, and he grabbed it so hard that it popped. What that has to do with anything, I don't fucking know. Do you know? You don't know either. You're a bird. I don't know what I'm saying, but John Scarce is taking over, Keem. It's over. You could take your millions. I know you got your investments. But your beard is losing relevancy. Hand it over to John Scarce. He would look great with that beard. No, he wouldn't at all, actually. That would be actually quite funny. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Scarce here. I have a full and long beard. But the hair was the color of Keem's dyed beard, and Scarce still had the blonde hair on top. So, hey, what's going on? Scarce here. I actually poked my mom's eyes out with this beard one time. Double uploads. Double beard uploads. Today may be a day of double uploads. Drinking down the hopes and dreams. Bird. Salud. So, Keem, it's over. John Scarce is in town again. He lost weight. He's looking sexy. He's looking like a snack with a C. It's time for you to go off into the sunset. Mr. Harry Brownstar. It's been a pleasure. In the Hall of Presidents, Trump's animatronic got stuck in the back next to Andrew Jackson and is literally glaring at Biden. No. 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 That is a lie. That is too weird. Ray Perez craves me. Ronald, I missed your super chat, did I? You think the average gamer knows the Activision news? With how far it's spread, I would... Maybe. It's getting there to that point that it's going to happen, if not. But probably. What is this? What is going on here? What am I doing? I don't even know. Is that really true? Yeah, I would say that like, has CNN talked about Activision? Let's see. If they have, then yes. I think they have, actually. CNN, Activision. Yeah, the average gamer knows about it. Without a doubt, the average gamer knows about it. My butt's been wiped. Hairy legs. And Barack America will defeat Donald Care. Those are all things that he said. And then we have Captain Tremendously Big and Tremendously Wet, just like my penis when I have... Oh, no. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. This is a family-friendly stream. We only talk about Donald Trump's erect cock 3 times every stream and the fact that it's probably spray tanned. I have to stretch out my massive shaft and show my alpha uncircumcised penis to make sure that it is perfectly spray tanned. But this is a family-friendly fucking show, motherfuckers.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Tremendously, tremendously, tremendous. Believe me. Tremendous turds are tremendous logs, I should say, come out of my hole right onto Melania's chest, and they smell like victory, okay? My turds smell like tremendous freshly baked brownies on Melania's chest, and she loves it, believe me. Why am I doing Donald Trump right now? I have no idea. How did we go from, what was the last? Oh, President Trump, that's why. That's why. Oh, say, Melania, can you see me?
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Actually, I'll be spreading my cheeks and leaving a tremendous log on your chest. My turds smell like brownies and victory. Spray tan victory, believe me. Oh my God, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map from Dora the Explorer. Let's watch some Crap Gamer. Yes, let's watch some. Let's keep this energy going. Let's keep this energy going. I did grab her by the kitty cat, and it was tremendously tremendous, and I have a spray tan well-endowed penis. Wait, what the fuck was I just doing, by the way? Someone just told... Oh, Crap Gamer, Crap Gamer. Crap Gamer. Let's see. What is his newest... Did he really... we don't even have to watch. Why is he playing the Goose Game? We have to watch this. This is like... I bet you Martin Scorsese directed this video. All right. Yo, man. All right, man. If Howard Stern, who has millions of people watching him, can call like public broadcast radio stations and have people troll them. I'm not saying to do anything to Crap Gamer. I totally condemn all that stuff. But he's playing the Goose Game, and now he has switched on Sony because they hurt his fucking feelings or something. He used to be all pro Microsoft, then he got pissed off because Phil Spencer like politely and professionally roasted him, so he went pro Sony. And like, what happened? Like, his PS5 was the fucking defective or something. Like, oh my, like, here's the thing, Crap Gamer, you don't have to have a side, you fucking weirdo. Ow, that hurts. That was loud. Why do you have a side? Just be objective. Like, why do you have to bat for a team? Just when Sony does something good, say they do something good. When Microsoft does something good, they say they do something good, or vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's bad to call them out. But that would require actual, like, independent thought, and to not, like, grifts don't work, son. Like, there's still a console, but the console war is not like it used to be there during, like, the El Prestador days, man. No one's that impassioned of a fanboy anymore. All right, maybe Dr. Trey, but no, most people aren't really that impassioned of fanboys anymore. Like, the grift with that, man, is really you're grifting to the audience that doesn't give a fuck. Like, that whole fanboy audience in the console community has pretty much died out. He is crap. He is crap in gaming, Rich. Thank you, Abby. Abby's like Donnie from the big. Abby's like Donnie from the Big Lebowski with some of his comments. He's crap in game. Thank you, Abby. Your alarm's going off, dude. Thank you, Donnie. I mean, he definitely lives up to his name. It's just like you're really going to bat for the team who didn't hurt your feelings recently. Like that's like me because the guy from Insomniac Games called me out. Not say because I've played enough of it or enough to know that it's a good game. Like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's like me not liking the game because he called me out because I made a video on an old article. No, the game is great. Who cares that he did that? You know what I mean? Like, you had a stupid take and someone called you out. Move on. Unscripted. We need to watch an old crap gamer video. Because why are you? What are you? Oh, here we go. All right, so let's watch this. Let's watch this masterpiece that's directed by Scorsese.
With our largest capacity third-rack dishwashers from Whirlpool, you won't have to
Rack.
leave the final mud,
Oh.
blender jar, or last dirty dish behind. Load more, run less with Whirlpool.
You know, I've loved gaming for as long as I can remember.
Oh, that duck is... Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Are you jealous, sir, of the duck? Ducks don't have to be fully cooked. You could eat them medium. You realize that, right, duck? Right, bird? You have to be fully cooked because you're not as much of a bird or a duck as a duck is. But then I just realized something. There's a plot twist to this whole thing, Carlos. That's a goose. It's not a duck. Oh, shit. Got you, didn't I? One of my favorite Crap Gamers videos, one where he complains about the Titanfall dev posting a picture of the PS4 disc instead of the Xbox. Is that real? We're going to find it, Griffin. Oh, I know you were going to be here for this, and that'll make it fun. We're yes. And why are all of my videos showing up next to his? Are you using me in the tags, sir? I don't know. I know you could find out, but I'm too fucking lazy to, and I don't really care. Like he could say review tech. He could have Review Tech USA has a small penis in his tags, and I would be perfectly fine with it because it's true. I'm not Will and Dad. I just thought you should know. Okay? Look at me. Okay. Is this another cringy live streaming gamer we're about to watch? No, he's actually a Academy Award winning actor. He was in a few films with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's actually about to be a co-star in a new drama with Tom Hanks. No, yes, it is. Of course. What the fuck else do we do here? I'm an asshole. Just got a new car tonight. Oh, shit, that's awesome. To celebrate, will you give me a cheer and a Carlos kiss for me? Of course. Of course. Come here, bird. Come here. Come here, bird. There you go. Congratulations. Say congratulations, you rude fucking son of a bitch. Have no goddamn manners, bird. Stare at you too. Crap Gamer, I flip-flop a lot my new rap album. Dude, come on, man. Just have integrity. Isn't he like a grown man with a wife and kids?
I can remember going over like my aunt's and uncle's house when I was pretty young. I think maybe about 4.
I hope he doesn't drive a car the same way he's moving that fucking duck around. He's just like, poof, 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 poof. Duck is fucking drunk, son. And what the fuck?
And they had an Atari set up, and I was playing Defender and things like that. And I think that maybe was sort of the start of my love of video games.
You're like, whenever I'm around you, I feel like it's Defender, Bird, because I feel like my ass is the missile silo, and you're a missile trying to come for my ass, thinking there's corn in it. So I feel like that's an Atari game that you and I play. Rich, we can't see the stream. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm moving the wrong box. Okay, sorry. I love you all. Here we go. My apologies.
And then afterwards, I got my own like NES and things like that a few years later, and the love just kind of sprang from that. And then I
Sony's lies are dude, like 5 minutes ago, Mr. Crap, you were the guy who was like, who turned any like negative story into a positive one for Sony. Like, dude, you're not like 13 in middle school who's mad because their mom got him a PS5 and it was broken, and it took him a long, like he didn't have the money to get another one, so he had to wait for it to be sent out, and then he just gave it to his little brother because he was super mad, and so he got an Series X instead. You're a grown man. Have your own fucking opinions. You're acting like a hurt preteen boy whose dad didn't get him a pony, and he wanted a pony real bad. Did you want a pony, Crap Gamer? Did you want to ride a pony and dad never got you that pony? Is that why you're always taking sides and you're always bearded and you're always angry and always wearing a hat? I don't know if you do any of that, but that's the only picture I've fucking seen of you. Kind of looks like you'd be one of Hell's Angels, but anyway.
had, you know, a Sega Genesis and, you know, obviously a Super Nintendo, but I think the first console that I was able to really buy for myself, which was money that I had saved up, was the Nintendo 64, and then I had bought a Dreamcast.
Is this a... What is... Sony's lies are catching up to them. What the fuck does it have to do with you? So, you know, I used to walk 3 miles to school, and then sometimes... due to my being lactose intolerant, I would have explosive diarrhea, and you know, but then, you know, I got a pony, and then I started playing PlayStation, and then I took a solid shit because we figured out that I had irritable bowel syndrome, and they gave me the proper medication for it. Well, thank you, Crap Gamer. Thank you for that story. Your name now makes sense, but what the fuck does this have to do with anything? What is going on? Like, get to the point, Chief. You know, so once upon, you know, Sony, yeah, their lies are catching up to them. So I had a meatball parm for dinner tonight. It was delicious. But, you know, again, because I have IBS, it kind of made me gassy. My farts kind of had that, like, wet methane smell to them. So, you know, anyway, yeah, Sony sucks. So back to what I was saying. So, yeah, before we get into the actual story, look at more crappy fucking Goose Game gameplay while I tell you what I had for fucking lunch. What the fuck? Love getting the life story of Crap Gamer. Yeah, like, what does this have to do with anything? He's like, I started growing pubes on my ass when I was 12. By the way, Sony sucks. What the fuck?
Not too long after that, and those were like a different period of time for me because that was when I was growing up, and you know, things were just kind of vastly different back then. And I just...
Oh, you still going the fuck on? Austin Powers' daddy was dad, like. Why is he so emotionally invested in it? Like, or he's just an idiot and really thinks that grifting for one company, like, dude, it's not 20. I was just saying this earlier on when we first started watching this. We're only 54 seconds in. Like, it's not 2009 anymore when El Presador was still getting 200,000 views a video. The console war days are so softcore porn compared to the hardcore shit. You had people literally threatening to go murder other people and beat them up and beat them in parks over disagreeing with video game takes. Grown married men. We had grown married men proving that they weren't virgins because when they were called virgins, they would get really offended by bringing their children in front of the camera. Those were the days, maybe, Crap Gamer, when you could get 500,000 views a video, son. When people were that impassioned that they had to prove that they had intercourse by showing their offspring and threatening to beat up other people because of their console choices. You missed the train, son. The train left the station 5 fucking years ago at least. Keep that same goddamn energy. I use this to treat insomnia. I love you, but you got issues, son. This treats insomnia. Or you mean the video. If you mean the video, yes, I can see that video putting.
I just remember just being enamored with when I saw the Dreamcast. I was like, whoa. You know, that was just something that I couldn't really, I'd never seen anything like it.
He's still going on about Sony's lies are catching up to them. Well, this morning my wife wasn't interested in sex, so I masturbated in the shower. By the way, Sony sucks. What does it have to? Who cares? Oh, then I mowed a lawn and then I got $5 and then instead of saving it for another video game, I actually bought a tab of LSD and tripped for 3 fucking days. What is the fucking point of any of this? What is the fucking point? There's no point. You're just talking for the sake of talking. I know sometimes I blabber on in videos, but at least I'm on the topic that we're talking about. You were telling me what kind of croutons you put on your salad while we're watching a fucking duck go around the screen. This is definitely directed by Scorsese. This is fucking art.
You know, it's like, it was just so amazing. And, you know, the funny part about all of this stuff is...
No, Joe Biden, in his worst moment, is more coherent than this. He is about to tell me what he uses to cure his jock itch in like 20 seconds.
For me personally, I gotta say that the journey into, like, the PlayStation era, like...
Why is an old man... I've played this before. Yeah, you stole his fucking carrot. Why is there softcore porn music? Why are we hearing nonsensical stories? And why is he playing the fucking Goose Game? 2008 called. It wants its YouTube video fucking back.
Like the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, the GameCube, that kind of stuff was almost sort of a mistake, right? Because, or not a mistake, but...
I still have... Maybe I am that fucking stoned right now. What does anyone capture anything that he talks about? Is there anything here that has to do with Sony's lies catching up with him?
I happen to have been suffering with some health issues, and anxiety and depression being one of them, you know? And so the doctors that I had at the time...
I'm not laughing about anxiety and depression. Imagine him on Joe Rogan. He may get on Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan would be like, what is this nonsensical fucking guy talking about? Imagine him like, Joe will ask Crap Gamer, so what do you think about the gaming industry right now? Well, one time I woke up in the morning and I had I had some cottage cheese and then I went in the shower and masturbated. Well, that's fucking great. Thank you. I'm glad you told me about the how you feel about the current state of the gaming industry. So next time, oh Jesus Christ!
I am had mentioned video games. Well, they're like, "Do you like video games?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, I've played video games."
Were you like? How were you like? Were you like Mike? Did you ride on a bike? Psych! You're a man that I like. Oh! Those were some spicy rhymes there. Unscripted. Yeah, this is beyond unscripted. This is incoherent.
But I don't play them much anymore. And then so at that particular point, and this was around 2002 or so, you know, that's when...
We're only in 2002. We're only in 2002. We're only in 2002. We got a long way to go. We have a journey ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in your seatbelts, get your popcorn, cleanse your assholes. He's taking us on a year-by-year trip until we get to the point of this of this fucking video. Unscripted.
Sort of this new love and collecting of video games has started to take place. I started collecting older consoles. I started collecting
socks of dried cum under my bed, under my mattress.
You know, newer consoles. I got a PS2.
My dad caught them, and then he thought I was disgusting, and I was never able to keep porn magazines again.
An Xbox. I got a GameCube.
That actually happened to a friend of mine, by the way. It's where I got that story from. This guy I knew, Steve. His dad went, I guess, to clean his room, and I guess he went under the mattress, and he saw a bunch of porn magazines, because that was still a thing in the early 2000s, and a bunch of dried, stiff socks, and it wasn't from starch. Steven, why are these socks? These socks are like cement. Because he was German. What is fucking wrong with these socks? Dad, you know, they're special socks, Dad. You know, that I stuck my penis in and blew my load in. Oh, so yeah, that's a true story. Steven, your fucking socks! Oh my god. You should try collecting, dude. I don't know, man. Sounds like I don't even know. I don't want to say anything like that and put any kind of nasty shit like that out there, but this is like, I'm being more coherent right now. At least I'm sticking to the script. He's just like, so yeah, I saw 2 iguanas mating outside in my front lawn, and that made me really hungry for some reason. So I took a shit and burped the alphabet while I took a shit. So it pissed off my wife, and then she put a lock on the fridge, and so I just decided to scratch my ass and rub one out of the back seat of my car. And by the way, Sony is fucking terrible. It has nothing to do with anything. It has nothing. What is life? What is life? What are we watching? Why are we watching a man play a game with a goose, talking about shit that has nothing to do with Sony's fucking lies? Catching up with them. We are in the darkest holes of the internet, man. We are in holes that are darker than yours. And the rabbit hole just keeps going deeper. Keep that same fucking energy.
I just started having really a lot of fun with
with my penis
gaming, and it really sprang from there. And I can remember.
Oh, it sprang. Oh yeah.
Remember, one of the things that really just impressed the hell out of me was in 2003, and then
watch me sit here and still make no fucking sense while I have a duck drag a fucking pumpkin onto a fucking picnic mat. Holy shit. I am on a different planet, and it is not because of the edibles. It is because I don't need weed. I don't need DMT. I just need to watch a crap Keep That Same Gamer Energy video, and I will be stoned out of my mind from all of the big fucking thoughts that we are getting here. This is big think time, folks. I still have no idea what he's talking about right now. Next thing we know, he may be in Poland wrestling a bear before we understand what is going on with the PS5 and why Sony's lies are catching up with them. And then
2004, I played NFL, ESPN,
Linda
2K,
Query, thank you.
Uh,
Crop Gamer is talking to his escort. Like, yeah, imagine. It sounds like it almost sounds like he's having a conversation with somebody, and it has nothing pertaining to the video, and he just decided to leave it in. Like, next is he gonna scratch his ass and fucking fart.
NFL 2K, 04 and 05, right? And when I picked up that, and I know it's a sports game, I literally was just like, being such a football fan, I was in heaven. It totally took my mind off, like, all the anxiety and depression and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. I mean, I'm not knocking him for anxiety and depression. I can relate firsthand. But why are Sony's lies catching up with them? It's like, man, I have impulse issues. I'm a chronic masturbator, but Sony's lies are catching up to them. Okay. Again, everyone has troubles, and I understand what it's like to have anxiety and depression firsthand. But why are Sony's lies catching up to them? Why am I still watching a goose clumsily be controlled around the screen? Why was the goose just holding on to a fucking pumpkin? Why are we here? Just to suffer?
And I was just like, wow. And then I started gaming online. I'd come home from work and I'd be playing, NFL 2K5, and I was a top.
And he had perfect ad placement, son. And then I had my dog lick peanut butter out of my ass.
Is Kyle. He invented.
Thanks, Kyle.
To destroy boredom. Turns out he wasn't alone.
Top 10 ranked player on the PlayStation side at that particular time. So it was just so much fun, and gaming has always been such a fun thing for me, and such a great pastime, and just a way to forget about it. A lot of people know that I work with animals and things like that.
What is this? What the fuck is going on? Why didn't you just fucking tell us your mom's hobbies too while you're at it? Do you have a stamp collection? What do you like to eat? What's your favorite mealtime? What's your favorite dinner time meal during the summer, Crap Gamer? Do you like to have some do you like your iced tea sweetened or unsweetened? What the fuck does this have to do with Sony's lies are catching up with them? Please let me know. Because right now, God himself does not know what the fuck any of this has to do with Sony's lies are catching up with him. I'm not saying they're not. I may even agree with you. But why are you telling me that you like to tickle your own asshole while you have a fresh salad with Italian dressing on it? What does that have to do with Sony's lies are catching up with him? For the love of God, for the love of Christ, let me know.
At where, animal.
Why the fuck is the duck holding jelly, and why is the man envisioning jelly on top of his head? Does he want to use the jelly on the duck's fucking hole? We are in a rabbit hole that we may never come out of. I may be streaming for 72 hours straight because right now I have to ask a question. Why do we exist? Why does a duck have jelly? And why is there a man wearing overalls daydreaming of the jelly? Does he want to use the jelly on the duck? And that is wrong.
Rescue, where you'll see a dog that was severely abused or something like that, and you're trying, my job is to help that animal. And sometimes you just see really bad things, and a good way to take your mind off some of that stuff is to play video games. Now, I really got into, like the Xbox 360 era was huge for me because, Halo 3, Call of Duty 4.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind. This video, 3 minutes and 31 seconds so far, is fucking useless. I know, like I just said a few minutes ago, that I can have diarrhea of the mouth, and but at least I think at least in the past 5 years I've learned to stay on topic. Though I may stretch on about the topic, I've tried to trim the fat in more ways than one over the past few years, but I know I could still be chatty. But at least I'm chatty about what the topic is pertaining to. He's going to tell me that he's going to wake up and have a tuna fish sandwich for breakfast and still not tell me that, which would be strange and kind of interesting. Who would has tuna for breakfast? It's kind of weird. But we'll hear that first before we hear why, almost halfway into the video, why Sony's lies are catching up with him. I've learned that he works in an animal hospital. I have learned that he has anxiety and depression, which, again, I would not knock. As a person who suffers with it myself, I can understand how serious that could be. We've learned that he bought an N64, and we've learned all that. But we have no idea why Sony's lies are catching up with him. And a duck has jelly, and the man wants to use the jelly on the duck. Holy shit. We're going to hell. We're going to hell. Thanks, Kyle, from the commercial. You're our savior from boredom, a.k.a. Crap Gamer. Also, hi, Rich. Thank you, Jacob. Now on Peacock, Crap Gamer Storytime Lies. Thanks, Kyle. You're our savior. Crap Gamer equals boredom. He's a handsome man. He's not boring. Did you know this is unscripted? In case you were wondering if it was an Academy Award-winning script written by Martin Scorsese, and this masterpiece of a YouTube video was directed by Martin Scorsese.
You know, there were really just like so many great games that came out, and I just loved it. And now we fast forward, and I kind of, you know, did a bunch of YouTube over the Xbox One and PS4 era, and I'm very kind of, I guess you could say, outspoken about it.
He's outspoken. Or maybe he's out smoking. He's outspoken about it. Come on now. He's outspoken. Please clap for Crap Gamer. Please clap. He's outspoken. Adam Query, thank you for picking up. I enjoy having as an Ian lady boys belittle me and embarrass me in public. Anyways, Sony's lie. I enjoy having dude, it's just we're still in a rabbit hole here.
But for me personally, I think that you know, for me, I really enjoy the idea that
I really enjoy a sponge bath and making sure my asshole is thoroughly cleaned with a fresh sponge each time I take a sponge bath. My wife likes to clean my ass crack because she likes to watch the hair that's in between it flow in certain directions as she's using a sponge on me. By the way, Sony's lies are catching up to them.
that these consoles are delivering on what they promise, but it seems more and more, even on the PlayStation side, that the promises that we get aren't really the, you know, aren't really exactly what we thought, and we get lied to quite.
What the fuck does that mean? At least he's saying lies now. Okay, so we're getting to the point. We still don't really know. We're almost halfway in. We have the softcore porn music, and we have the duck holding some jelly. So at least we got, and he said lies. We got lies. We got lies. We got his whole biography in case he's ever at the Oscars one day and I want to do a biography on him. But we still do not know why Sony's lies are catching up to them.
Quite a bit, and that's starting to get frustrating. Now, one of the things that I think we all got hyped up about with the PlayStation 4 was the ability to, you know, have this solid-state drive that was going to be far up above and away anything.
PS5, you mean? They never said there was going to be an SSD.
That's on anything else, right? And I think that sounds absolutely fantastic, okay?
Oh, are you spinning this into a negative Sony story? Are you really that stupid? Yes, he is.
When it comes to...
He told us what he had for breakfast, how many warts he has on his toes, and how long he can achieve an erection for. He told us all that. And what color his fucking bowel movement is to spin this into a negative fucking story. Oh, let's watch some more Goose Game video.
The idea that, you know, we're going to get this state-of-the-art solid-state drive, which it is.
Story's done.
And I think it's fantastic, but then you look at the fact that we're seeing these tests now of much...
Oh my God, he really turned into the stupid fucking Tucker Carlson where you try to spin something that's, oh my God. No, all it's saying is that current games coming out, some of them cross-gen, will work on an under-spec drive. It doesn't mean they were lying about what it's capable of. Comb your fucking beard. Jesus. Oh, God. I just found out how often he has to take... I just found out what his medication regimen is. All for him to just spin this in a way that's negative? Are you going to read me... Like, what are you going to do to start off your next video, crap gamer? Are you going to tell me what you had for dinner last night at your favorite restaurant? Just started a new IT job. Congratulations. Never worked in it before, but everyone tells me I'm doing a good job. That's awesome. Come from working in Michelin, started kitchens as a chef. Wish me luck. That's, hey, good for you, man. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. What shift are you, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to super chat again, but what shift are you? I tried to have tuna for breakfast one time, and I could not eat tuna at all for a while after that. Yeah, it's like kind of like one time I caught the flu, and the day before, when I didn't realize I was caught the flu, but I was a little off. The day before, I had like a scrambled egg. I couldn't eat eggs for like 6 months after that. Adam. Yes. Patrick Flanagan, thank you for the wiener. Thank you. We are at 3 hours. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to keep that same energy for this video, and then we're done.
Slower solid-state drives working fine with the PlayStation 5. It does make you question it just a little bit.
No, it doesn't. That's like saying, oh, wow, games with the ray tracing in current games on PC and console don't look that great. Yeah, because we're not utilizing the next-gen tech yet because we're still working with older consoles and older hardware. This is what we listened to your fucking award-winning biography for? While softcore porn music was playing and a man was chasing a duck wishing for jelly in its holes? This is why people don't watch you, dude. Because they know you can't have your own fucking opinion. You just side with a team and hope people will just, yes, I'm a dumbass, and I'm just going to agree with everything you say.
Like this new bit of news that came up from The Verge, the PS5 worked fine with the slowest compatible solid-state drive.
Like, he's been trying this since, like, 1998. Like, you're like, all right, maybe if I totally side with one company, maybe that'll get people to like me. It hasn't worked yet. You've been doing this since, like, Reagan was in office. It was still the USSR when you were trying to grift with the fanboys.
We could find, again, so it says if the
This is the part where the guy shoots ropes on the women's tits with the porn music in the background, if you're ever on Pornhub.
PS4 5 is already running out of speedy solid-state storage. There's a fix on the way. Sony's new beta allows you to expand your...
Morning when all the crap comes in, yes.
667 gigabytes of usable space by popping in the same sort of M.2 solid-state drive stick you might slip into your laptop, desktop, or PC. Basically, what they did was a solid-state drive buying guide. They have one that meets all...
They did an experiment to see if an underspec drive would function, and they're just saying that with the current games that are out, it functioned fine. It does not mean that the SSD is not as capable as Sony is saying. Or how do you do this? How do you do this? Like...
Sony's recommendations, such as speed of at least 5,500 megabytes a second, that might leave you wondering about slower speed solid-state drives, though. That's why they tracked down an, wow, this is an XPG Gamix S50 Lite, one of the slowest compatible PCI Gen 4 drives they could find at 3,900 megabytes a second.
Okay. Under-spec things work all the time until the hardware utilizes, it's kind of like if you have a USB-C cable that's not meant to handle certain speeds. Yeah, if you're transferring data at a slower rate, it may work, but if you try to transfer stuff faster, it'll crash. Like, this isn't rocket science, dude. Like, why are you trying to flip something?
Reads and 3,200 megabytes a second writes, and stuck it into a PlayStation 5 along with another drive. They compared the Lite against the PS5's internal and the Sabrent Rocket in a battery of tests, including load times for games like early PS5 showcases, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they also measured how long it takes to get back up games to each kind of drive, throwing in a C.
Yeah, and I know what he's going to say. Oh, it's the same speed, so maybe all that. No, they haven't. They're talking about how they're going to utilize the tech in the games. These are still early games and cross-gen games. How do you even remotely think of a way to twist this? Like, you must. This is like disrespectful to his audience. Sony's lies are catching up to them. You're thinking maybe, oh wow, are they not going to release PSVR 2 and they promised to, or, are they not going to be able to ship as many 22 million units, and they were called out because they don't have the storage of semiconductors? No, you're taking something totally out of context, knowingly on purpose, hoping that your audience is dumb enough to believe it. Because you're hoping that you could have a Xbox diehard fanboys, like it's still 2011 or 2010, that will just blindly watch all of your videos. The porn music is fantastic, though, so I will give this video a like.
External hard drive as well for comparison. The verdict, surprisingly, even the slowest compatible solid-state drive they could find had near identical load times to the one Sony includes in the box. Sometimes it's a second slower, sometimes a second or two faster, but basically it's a total wash. Hoping through...
A total wash? It's a total wash? I need to get my gun. We're going to wash. We're going to wash. You mean wash? What is a wash? Is that a porridge? I'm going to have some wash tonight. Sounds like a delicious meal. Honey, what did you buy for dinner? I bought some wash. Oh, man, I'll get to Tabasco and make that spicy. I haven't had me some wash in a long time. How are you turning this into something negative? I'm hungry for some wash, though. What the... How do you turn this into something negative? Obviously, early games and cross-gen games are not going to be optimized. And this is coming from someone who, for some reason, this generation, people say I'm a PS5 hater. Which I don't get, but whatever. Probably because, you know, God forbid, I'm objective and critical.
Hopping through dimensions in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, they saw no difference with the slowest solid-state drive in gameplay either. Stepping through pocket dimensions was instantaneous, and when there was a slight pause during a boss fight, they saw the same pause on the internal solid-state drive as well. They also didn't necessarily see a huge difference between the drives when it comes to transferring games back and forth, but there was a big surprise, at least in the...
He doesn't even sound like he wants to make this video. Like, he's just like, yeah, so I was... Yeah, you know, I had cottage cheese for breakfast and pinched my nipple while eating it. Wait, what? Keep that same energy. Okay, I don't have any energy. I'm just reading these specs. I really don't even understand them because my beard has more intelligence than me. Oh my God, I am gonna go fart at my own face. Wait, what am I saying again? Keep that same energy. Like, what is going on?
Beta, it appears that Sony may be throwing the right speed of the PS5's own internal drive. It took only 2 minutes 26 seconds to send both PS5 and PS4 copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake to...
The foam on my microphone has more energy than this video right now. You don't want to make this video, crap. I could tell you don't want to make this video. You are just hoping that being pro one company one day will eventually make you hit the lottery. You don't really... I'm going to say something else, too. And this is an opinion I have on somebody. I do not condone any, but do not bother the guy. Leave him alone. You don't... I'm a true... You don't really want to do this. You're just still hoping that one day you'll get into, like, the fanboys and the algorithm will bless you, and you being one-dimensional and one-sided will make you... You don't want to make these videos. You absolutely, positively, factually do not want to make them. You don't. You are just hoping that one day you will hit the video game fanboy lottery and that will have like a golden 2009 to 2012 age again. Where you could be like who was someone from back then? Not Wings of Redemption. White Boy 7th Street of whatever side. But we're old now, man. I'm 40 and I know you're like in your 30s at least. Those days are gone. Like, the one-dimensional stuff is gone. People, the internet's more complex now, and things are more complex.
To the Saber and solid-state drive, for instance, but took 12 minutes.
He sounds... I have had more passion in my fucking farts than this man has talking about this shit. And I think he knows that he's lying, or he's twisting this in a direction. You're not eloquent like Tucker Carlson. It's not going to work as well.
To go back to the PS5, over 5 times longer. On average, they saw write speeds of around 1,100 megabytes a second, transferring the test games to either the add-on and those back and forth. So for now, the bigger question is this. Will game developers fully optimize their games for incredible speeds?
At least first-party games will. This video is irrelevant, stupid, and a poor way to twist a story. You have put zero effort into trying to spin something that is not negative at all into something negative. You fail. You get an F fucking minus for this.
A solid-state drive can afford. For instance, take a look at their load. They had some load times for Final.
Take a look at my ass. No, you. Make sure there's still hair on those cheeks. Okay? Thank you. Later, though. I got to shower first, all right? Yeah. I took a generic Viagra. Side effects include being unable to come, raging mega moaner, crapping on PS5, and rambling. This is the best. This is the best content that's on YouTube, bro. You know that.
You can look at, and I'm going to go ahead and do and link it. The Spider-Man Miles Morales numbers. The game doesn't always load as quickly as it could. Sometimes you'll boot up the game to see Marvel, Insomniac, and PlayStation Studios intros that eat up a whole 26 seconds, making the game take more like 43 seconds to load in total. But other times,
I've met kids in high schools being forced to read from a book have more passion than this. You don't. I know I just had the whole speech, but Jesus Christ, it is the passion that you have internally, crap, about not wanting to make these videos. That's the true passion. Rich, can you talk about hot bloody diarrhea tonight? I don't. Harvey Weinstein, I think that's kind of off the table. This is a family-friendly show. Where families with birds may come in, and if we're like, hey, hot bloody diarrhea, oh my God, those families are offended. I'm like a 90s family sitcom. I'm like the Full Fucking House of live streams. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, even TV. Everywhere you look. You're a little scout. Keep that same energy.
It'll mysteriously bypass those, loading in more like 17 seconds. Again, so this is very much interesting. When I run out,
I wonder if he's going to win an Oscar this year. I wonder if the best YouTube video of 2021 goes to Crap Gamer talking about his bowel movements while playing a Goose Game. Best actor. And he just goes up on stage and just pretend Carlos is the Oscar. He's like, keep that same energy. And he has the hat on with the sunglasses. And imagine as he's walking up, Crap Gamer's walking up, they're playing this fucking porn music. And everyone, like Tom Hanks is clapping. Yeah. Best fucking YouTube videos, man. I watch you play that Goose Game and making no sense all the time. Rich, you're the Frasier of YouTube. I'll take that as a compliment.
And buy the slowest PCI Gen 4 solid state drive so I can buy for my PS5. They says they're not sure because Sony
Let me tell you something, man. Leonardo DiCaprio has nothing on this guy's acting skills. This is Al Pacino. Forget about it. You got Crap Gamer. We got Oscar-winning Crap Gamer, man. You name the next A-list blockbuster. There's a new Gladiator movie coming out. It's gonna be Crap Gamer, not Russell Crowe. Well, Russell Crowe now is like fatter than me, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They're gonna have a reboot of The Godfather. You're gonna have Crap Gamer as Don Corleone. May your first child keep that same energy.
pick this recommended solid state spec for a reason. Even if today's games and today's PS5s aren't taking full advantages, developers may need that additional headroom in the future. They've been promised.
I can't. This is just reeks of Oscar. Or at least a Golden Globe, man. I've never seen a man control a fucking duck the way Crap Gamer controls his duck. Can we have a best duck controlling category at the Oscars this year? At least get this man Tom Cruise. At least get this man a fucking Scientology membership. Give him some of those perks.
5,500 megabytes a second to deliver instant game worlds, and I'd hate to find out that I bought the wrong drive years down the road. So this is my thought process on this. Why?
Oh, thank God. Thank you, fucking Jesus.
It kind of annoys me. Okay, you know, we were promised all of this stuff, and you know.
Yeah, he needs to get a Netflix show. We need the Crap Gamer show. That's what we need. We need the Crap Gamer show. That's what I want. And that needs to be behind like a premium tier too. They need to make a new tier for Crap Gamer content to keep that same energy. Introducing the best content that Netflix has ever had. A man with a hat and a fucking beard. Talking fucking nonsense over random gameplay for 10 fucking minutes. It's the Crap Gamer show. Keep that same fucking energy, sir. Probably last donation. Can you use my donations toward buying a porcelain duck and name him Kyle? That's actually a good idea. I got Nicolas Cage coming. I don't care that it's an old meme, editor. My editor wanted me to get a T-Rex dinosaur. I'm like, I'm not a T-Rex dinosaur kind of guy. I'm a Nicolas Cage looking at me longingly kind of man, and that's who I have. I have the pillow cover downstairs with Nicolas Cage on it. We may have Nicolas Cage in tomorrow night's stream. Stay tuned for a man with Nick next to him. Dick with Nick. That would be a good 90s sitcom. And that would be family friendly, just like my show, Bird. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see what else. Let's see what other Oscar-winning voiceover work we have from our man Crap here.
And again, we were told that that PlayStation games would take full advantage of the hardware, and now we find out from Jim Ryan himself that Nixus Studios was also bought to help port PlayStation games to PC. Again, one of the advantages that I thought the PlayStation 5 had over even PC was this incredible solid-state drive.
Yeah, because in 2021, they're going to have a game be platform exclusive like it's still 1996. What does this have to... You have found... It's like getting the most delicious steak you ever had, which I'm not saying the PlayStation 5... I like both fucking consoles, and I've criticized both consoles. I've praised both consoles. But that's like you got the most delicious fucking steak you've ever ate, but you're like, oh man, this one teeny tiny little pea-sized piece of fat. Wasn't a fan, really disappointed. I thought this was going to be the best steak I ever had. It was the best steak I ever had, but I'm trying to find something flawed about it because I need something to talk about because I need to make a video that's going to win an Oscar. Please applause. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that same energy.
But if they could just put all this shit on PC as well, then what's the point? Like, you know, like, are they ever going to really utilize PC as well? Then what's the point? Like, you know, like...
What is the point? What is the point? Because it's not like people are going to have... It's not like in the future people are going to have access to faster NVMe M.2 SSDs for cheaper prices, and they'll become more mainstream. So in the PS5 and in PC, they're going to be able to take advantage of those IO speeds. It's never like that's, oh yeah, that is going to happen. Why does this video exist? Or better yet, why is it as long as it is? Why did I watch softcore fucking goose porn while you rambled about you having scrambled eggs for breakfast? While you were daydreaming of owning a GameCube? Let's proceed.
Like, are they ever going to really utilize that solid-state drive? Because I can't imagine that they would. Like, why would you?
Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're future-proofing, so when games demand, even if they're third-party multi-plat games that demand the faster I/O speeds, they'll have them ready. Junior, I will be there and applaud and clap when you win that Oscar, and I may cry a little bit because it's deserved. This is the most gripping entertainment that I have ever had in my life. Thank you, Crap Gamer, for giving this to me. Thank you. Thank you for... We are thankful for you being on the internet and you having the immense talent and passion that you do. It's not like you just made this video hoping to grift for one side, and that audience one day will come. They will come. There will be another 2012 for Crap Gamer, and he will be the king of gaming grifters who don't really want to make these videos. The passion you have, sir, is to hope that this grift happens, or to, please, I don't want to make these videos anymore, with a passion. I sound more impassioned when I have a bowel movement than you do in this video about this topic that you know that you are spinning it into a negative way because you're hoping to stick to one side and achieve that grift dream. Why don't you do it with politics? It's just easier.
If you're going to put your game on PC as well, because you're going to have to cover so many PC specs. Otherwise, what's the point of putting it on PC if you're just basically are going to put it to where only a few people, you know, or where... a super minority of people can enjoy the game that have a solid state drive fast enough, which they don't right now. Like, these are just brand new type of things coming into play. So, you know, to me, it just seems like a bunch of crap. You know,
I see what you did there.
it just
that was a zinger, sir. I'm gonna fall asleep again. Okay.
it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, it's a little bit
This may be, look, people may argue, oh, Rich, you made a video about a broken box today. Okay. But that was a pretty fucked up PlayStation 5 box, and it's amazing that Walmart would have even shipped it. This man made a video that pretty much was based on absolutely nothing.
Upsetting.
And then took it into the wrong context and tried to flip it into something negative while we watched very boring gameplay with softcore porn music. We watched softcore goose porn while listening to him ramble to just take a story and twist it into a negative way for no fucking reason whatsoever. He better win a Webby for this.
So this also talks about the
Why does his mic sound like it's like one of those free mics that you get? Remember, like back in the night, for those OGs that are here, man, for the 35 plus dudes, stand up. Remember when you got like those off-white computers back in the day, and you got those mics that came with it that you kind of like could put on the side. They were like so you could record audio, and that was like super exciting back then. But they sounded like this. His mic sounds like that. He has a Pentium 3. Done. Crap Gamer vids. Keep that energy.
Xbox solid-state drive in the Series X, but one with sustained raw performance of 2.4 gigabytes compared to the PS5's.
He just sounds... There's no energy to the word. How are you about keeping that same energy? You're not keeping any energy. Where is the energy? It is lost. You sound like a kid who was forced to read an apology during a detention. Johnny Depp's apology for bringing animals to Australia with Amber Heard had more passion, and that had negative passion, than this video has.
.5. So even if developers do take advantage, it's possible many next-gen games never see the full benefit if they're targeting both the Xbox and PlayStation instead of the PS5.
This is the part of the porn music where if you're on Pornhub, the guy starts slapping the girl's ass and she's like, spank it harder, daddy. Crap Gamer keeps that same energy by using that porn music. Please clap. What happened? Hey, I'm missing key commentary here. I'm missing key commentary.
Yeah, it's a little bit upsetting. So this also talks about the Xbox solid-state drive in the Series X, but one with sustained raw performance of 2.4 gigabytes compared to the PS5's 5.5. So even if developers do take advantage, it's possible many next-gen games never see the full benefit if they're targeting both the Xbox and PlayStation instead of the PS5 specifically. So again, it means only the exclusives would really take advantage of the PlayStation 5 solid-state drive.
Of course. Did you think otherwise? Oh, God. I can't right now. This is the worst spin job I've ever seen. This is the worst spin job I've ever seen. Me putting on ice skates. and trying to spin, and I fat ass can't ice skate, would be a better spin job instead of me doing a twirl, whatever the fuck it is. There's no spin. This is like you trying to use half a hula hoop to do a whatever the fuck it's called, to shake your ass. You did not spin. You failed. You failed. This is a failure. This is a failure to grift launch. On a scale of 0 to 10 with grifting, you get a -6, son.
And, you know, since it's so much faster than the Xbox, so they didn't...
Is the duck sweating? Wait, hold on. Why the fuck is the duck sweating? Ducks don't sweat. Ducks don't fucking sweat. Afterward, I met Jesus, complained about the PS5. We got married, and the softcore music was our wedding music. We lived after the end. Dude, I'm telling you, he's getting a Netflix show. You get nothing. You lose.
Technically,
that's from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's actually a really good scene, all kidding aside.
Sony might as well not even have went as hard on the solid-state drive as they did, since they're going to put all their crap on PC anyway.
Or, again, even third-party games, because drives will get... The faster drives will get cheaper. People are going to have them, so even on PC... they'll utilize it, so they'll be able to benefit. The console will be able to benefit and keep up with PC later on. And first-party devs will, so it wasn't a waste.
And they're going to have to dumb it down for that. And also...
No, they won't. Or, to a degree, they won't. At least in the future, they won't, because the drives will get cheaper. The faster drives will get cheaper. This video is, I'm telling you, Golden Globes, Oscars, Joker ain't got nothing on this video. Do you understand me? Joaquin Phoenix should give back his fucking Oscar and give it to Crap Gamer, because there's no competition. None.
So the fact that multiplats are going to have to run on Xboxes as well. So, yeah, you know, the lies pile up, the bullcrap.
But the drive is really fucking fast. What did they lie about? The lies are piling up. I'm a man whose feelings were hurt because my PS5 was broken because I'm still secretly 12. So I have to spin things that have no negative connotation with it. My dad never got me that pony. So I became a fanboy who thinks I have to grift for a company and can't be objective. When I shave my beard, I nibble on the trimmings. I keep that same energy. Did I tell you about the arugula salad I had with had jalapenos, and I had a light French dressing with it? By the way, PS5 sucks. Keep that same energy.
Crap kind of piles up, and it is disappointing. You know, I'm sort of disenfranchised, more so now than I've been in a long time with gaming, and I hope that, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I would love to hear you.
It's fucking porn music. It's really porn music. I'm telling you, man. There are porns of people clapping cheeks, and this is the music that plays. When there are money shots, you are keeping that same energy with the same music. Holy shit. Holy shit.
You guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what you think.
Your guys' I need you to wash your hands and then give me your thoughts and opinions. Give me your thoughts and opinions-isms. Keep that same energy. I'm gonna have to pee.
I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Back them up. Crap gamer out.
Rack them up. I'm wrecked. Oh, wait, it's midnight. It's midnight. Dad is probably going to get off now. Dad is going to get off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time to keep that same energy. Regular chat, 4 new members tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Again, me doing something like this commentary over a crap gamer video does not mean I want them bothered. I always condemn people in any way, shape, or form being harassed. We just joke. We do it for fun. Everyone should be able to state their opinion as poorly as they want to, and we could joke about it. It's all in good fun. That's all it's about. Have a great evening. Mr. Gamer, I heard about the PS5 dev kit that was out on eBay. I just heard about it through the super chat. I may make a video about it tomorrow. Have a luscious one. The Bird and I are signing out.